Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my co-host, Charles Jackson. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Back from vacation.
We are
Time to get back
definitely
to work.
back. We are definitely back. We was on a little small hiatus, but we are back. And like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and to all our videos. The support means everything to us, and it's free. Just press the like button. That's all you guys got to do. Just press the like button, and our videos get out there in the world. And also share it with your friends. Share it with them too. Show them that Full Court Entertainment Podcast, we up there. Like when it comes to small podcasts, I think we're one of the best. So just make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the video. Before we get started, Charles,
That's all, man.
you have a chance to complete your hoop dreams. The Pistons are doing tryouts, G League tryouts, brother, and the Denver Nuggets. It's only $250, brother. I know you got it. Go complete that hoop dream, brother.
Boy, I ain't wasting my time with that shit, man.
Why?
I seen I seen some of the dudes at the at the Pistons tryouts. Oh my
Oh, you saw
god.
that?
Yes, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Did you see
It was
the? Did you
turnover
see
after
the?
turnover after turnover.
Did you see the big dude? It's like his shorts was falling down. I'm like, what
Yes,
the
bro.
hell? What is this, bro?
Like, bro, you wasted $250 for what, bro?
I mean, he's trying to make the G League team, and then
Bro,
you could
he's
be a
not even in
story.
shape. He's not even in shape.
He's getting himself in shape.
Nah,
He's
dude,
getting
you gotta
himself.
come there.
But
You gotta come there in shape.
hold on, I thought the Pistons was like later this month or something, and I know
Nah,
the
that was for the
Nuggets is
G League
like
team.
in August.
That was for the
Yeah,
G
that's
League
what
team.
I thought that was like later this month. I thought it was. It said the Motor City Pistons G League team will hold open tryouts. Well, I mean, this is some videos, but open tryouts at Performance Center on September 13th. You got a month.
Well,
You got a
that must
month,
have been
bro.
from last year or something.
Yeah, I
Nah,
think
man,
this might have been from. This might be from last year,
my hoop
but
dreams over
it
with,
don't
dog.
matter. It don't matter,
My hoop
bro.
dreams
You
over
have
with,
a
dog.
month.
My hoop dreams over with, dog.
You have 1 month, and the Nuggets
My shit
one. I
over
think
with.
that's it's not over, brother. I believe Nuggets G League. Come on, man. You you got two opportunities. August 30th. So you got about a little over 2 weeks and a half. I I believe in you, brother. I think you go out there and hoop, bro. I think you go out there and bro, it's just randoms off the street. All you gotta do is just show you've been hooping. Well, I don't know about recently, but you've been hooping for some years. Go out there. Show them what you made of. Come on,
Boy,
brother.
I'm not gonna waste 250.
Oh my god, bro. Y'all, spam in the comments, hashtag try out. Put that in the comments, y'all. But now, though, let's get started. I guess before we get into our takeaways, this is our second year of our ride or die teams and our ride or die players. And before we get started, I'm not going to lie, it was very hard for the ride or die players. It was very hard. Not gonna lie. My top five were cool, but the bottom left, it was just like, all right, I don't know. But let's start with Let's start with the teams first. What team are you riding or die with for the rest of the season?
Well, you already know my first team is Detroit Pistons, baby. You know I'm gonna ride with them.
Of course.
I've been riding with them with the last 2-3 years. So
Yeah.
we didn't add some decent pieces. We didn't got rid of some players and added some more depth like Torian Prince, Isaiah Joe, Gary Harris, John Collins. So hopefully, they're a better fit for our team. So yeah, I'm riding with the Pistons.
So you named Torian Prince, but not John Collins. Wow, you hate him.
No, I said John Collins.
Oh,
I
I didn't
said
hear that. Sorry, my bad. I'm like, wow, you really hate him.
him.
One of One of my first ride or die teams. Come on now. You know I gotta roll with the Pacers, bro. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
Tyree's coming back. We got a real good team. I know we didn't get the fourth pick, but we still got a good team. Kelly Oubre coming over. We still got Siakam. We added Zubas. We're gonna get Zubas for hopefully a full year. Hey, I like it. I like this team, man. You know
Hey,
I'm riding with the
side
Pacers
note,
all day.
G. If y'all really got that fourth pick, who you think they would have took? You think they would have took Caleb?
I think they would have took Caleb because I
Mm,
think the same. I think the first three would have gone the exact same. So
okay.
I think they would have had Caleb. But didn't you say before like Caleb was like obviously we're not talking AJ, but didn't you say Caleb was the better fit over Boozer for the Pacers though?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember they were talking about, hey, the Pacers get this big, they would draft Cameron Boozer, and it's
Cam,
like,
yeah.
so it's like, I think they would have took it Caleb, and I think they would have been decent, and I think
Yeah.
Caleb. Now my thing is, would he have started though on the Pacers? That's my question. I honestly don't know because the Bulls is in a different situation. It's
I
like they have an open power forward spot.
Knowing Rick Carlisle, probably not. Probably not. He probably wouldn't have started him. He probably would have been the sixth man for y'all, to be honest. He probably wouldn't have started.
Because
I
I
would have
think he
started though. Him and Pascal. Huh, I would have
Yeah, I
started
mean,
him.
you would have lost some shooting to a degree with Aaron Neesmith. I think
Shit, the way he's shooting,
Hey,
the way he been shooting in summer league, so
Aaron Neesmith's a really good shooter, but you would have lost some shooter, but you gain athleticism and some good defense. I think Aaron Neesmith is an okay defender, but Caleb is athletic and can shoot somewhat, but I don't know. I'm kind of with you. I think he probably would have started him off on the bench. Then maybe later down the line he inserts him in the starting lineup. But I think with Rick Carlisle being that old school guy, he
mhm.
probably does start him on the bench. All right, who's your
um,
second ride or die team?
my second ride that team, the Minnesota Timberwolves, baby. And they got my two favorite YNs on that team, LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. They still missing that fourth spot, but I'm excited to see what they look like together. I'm excited to see the transitions. I'm excited to see just them play basketball together. So
Hey, the Timberwolves kind of been locked in. LaMelo and Ant been kind of locked in, man. They this
yeah,
summer they've been hanging out with each other. They've been at the facility. They for real, man. They dead serious about wanting to win, and I mess with it. I love it. I love that. Saw that video with them and Olivia Miles was in the gym. Like, man,
yeah.
that's a lot of good talent in that one gym. That's a lot of good talent. Second team, come on now. Second favorite player in the league. I gotta roll with Jason Tatum at the Celtics, bro. Come on now. Look, Paul George, it is what it is. Might talk about him later. But Celtics, I'm gonna save that question when we talk about them later in the takeaways. But Celtics, they still got a decent team. Is it the same as like years prior? No, but they still
Mm-mm.
got a good team, and you still got a top 10 player, in my opinion, on the team. And Paul George is a top 20-ish, 25-ish player, maybe. Who knows? They still got a good team, but I gotta roll with the Celtics because of Jason Tatum. Come on now.
My third team, I got the Washington Wizards. I'm excited to see AJ, Trey, AD, Keyshawn, and all them other guys over there. I'm excited to see if they can, get a 6 seed, make the playoffs, and make some noise because they got a really deep team and they got a lot of good young guys. So I'm excited to see what that team looks like next year. So I got the Washington Wizards as my third ride or die.
I gotta write this down. I know. All right, I got three of them. Loki, I'm still with the Lakers. I said even when LeBron left, I said I was still sticking with the Lakers. Luka's cool. I know Luka's one of your guys, but I think the team is still decent enough, and I do need a West team. I'm sticking with the Lakers because I was like, man, once LeBron leaves and once they got Luke, I'm like, I'm gonna still stay somewhat of a fan. So I still got the Lakers as one of my ride or die teams.
My fourth team is the Utah Jazz. They've been tanking for so
Mm.
long. They finally got them a good roster. I'm kind of I'm kind of pissed that they let go of Walker Kessler, but other than that, they got a deep roster as well, like the Washington Wizards. They're upcoming young team, so I'm excited to see what De'Aaron Peterson and the rest of those guys do this upcoming year. So I got the Washington, I'm not the Washington, Utah Jazz as my fourth ride or die team.
We go see Yusuf Nurkic start. Yeah,
Yep,
yep. And you know your guy's going on the bench. You know it.
he
You know
came,
Ace Bailey.
bro.
He's going to,
He
bro.
came,
Stop it.
bro.
He's going
We
to.
gonna see.
You
We
know
gonna
he
see.
is. You know he is. You know. Come on now. It's gonna be Keontae, Darren, Laurie, Jaron, and Yusuf. You're gonna do that. I mean, hey, if Jaron Jackson could rebound decently, I would be cool with Ace Bailey start. I wouldn't have no problem. But we all know he's not the greatest rebound, and he doesn't rebound. So it's like you have to start Yusuf. You have to. And Yusuf isn't that bad. I don't think he was really that bad last year.
Nah,
Ace
he played
Bailey
good
go.
for them last year. He had a couple triple dubs at the end of the year. He played
He
decent
was
for him.
decent.
Yeah,
So
he
I
played decent
don't.
for him.
Ace Bailey
I
gonna be
just
six
I
man of the
just
year
seen
candidate.
bro, I just been seeing Ace Bailey work out. I've been
Mm-hmm.
seeing him and he looks way better.
Mm,
He looks way better and he looks bigger and stronger. He look a little bit taller too, but
man, how tall was what was he last year? What 6'8", 6'9"? Was it
6'8",
6'8"?
6'9". He look like he about
Mm.
6'10", 6'11" now.
Okay, okay. Next ride or die. Yeah, they got a squad, but it's just because it's LeBron James. I have to ride with LeBron James. No lube. I have to go with LeBron. I have no choice until he retires from the NBA. Whatever team he's on, I'm gonna ride or die with LeBron James in the Sixers. I got the Sixers, man. It's my second to last team.
My last team that I got, my sixth and last team, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, I'm gonna ride with my boy Luca to the wheels fall off. So,
Gotcha.
and then I like the pieces that they got. I still think that we are missing a superstar. I mean, another star next to Luca. Me personally, I rather them flip Austin Reeves and some picks or something to try to get another superstar to pair with Luca. But I think our team is decent right now. So I think we can make a little noise in the West. But you know, I'm gonna ride my boy Luca. So
You don't think Austin Reeves can get to star level?
no, I think he can get to All Star level, but not star level.
All right, I'm cool with that. My last team. I really got the Raptors, but I don't know what's going on with them. So
Now you
I
waiting
got
on
the
Kawhi?
Rockets. Yes, I have the Rockets. I'm sticking with them. I'm in Houston. I live here now, so I just gotta roll with KD and the Rockets until when. But if the Raptor situation changes, I'm going to the Raptors. That's my last round of die team. But for now, I'm sticking with KD and the Houston Rockets. Hey, I kind of like your 16s. It's way different from last year from yours. It's a little bit
Yeah.
different. It's a lot of young teams and up and coming teams.
Yeah, I wanted to ride with the. I didn't want to pick like because I definitely had Philly in there. I had San Antonio in there, but I'm like, they already good teams. I want to do something different. I want to ride with the young teams.
I don't care. I'm not doing nothing different. I'm the Wemby Glazer. LeBron's my favorite player ever, so of course I was gonna ride with them regardless. Like all my favorite players are in here. Come on now, let's be serious. All right, let's get to our ride or die players for the rest of the season. But remember, we have up until tip off of the first game of the season to switch our teams and players. But let's start with the first player. Who is your first player that you're riding or die with?
First player, come on, man, Luka Doncic. You know, my man should have been MVP last year. We going for MVP again this year. Okay, that man is gonna be my MVP candidate every year until he win it. And even if he do win it, he's still gonna be my MVP candidate every year. So my first player that I'm riding down with is Luka Doncic.
Okay, real quick then. Where are the Lakers going to be in the standings?
I think fifth or sixth.
He won't win it then. If you think that he won't win,
I think fifth or sixth.
they won't. He won't win. If that's the case, he won't.
He gotta have a historic season.
Question, and I'll say mine. if Luca averages a triple double, but the Lakers are the fifth seed, but Wemby just puts up say similar numbers from this year, but they're like the second or third seed, you think they'll give it to Luca? No bias. You really think they would?
I don't think they probably give it to neither one of them, honestly. If Luca averaged like say like 35, 12, and 12, maybe. I think he got a good shot at it, but just like a regular triple double, mm,
I'm talking about like
nah, probably not.
maybe like 33, maybe like 11 boards, 10 assists,
Maybe
something
it'd
around
be
there.
slim chance. It'd be a slim chance, but yeah, maybe.
I mean, they got Wemby as the MVP. Hey, I said the first guy there, Wemby. Duh, come on now. Wemby is definitely one of my ride or die players. I mean, come on now. Look, he's poor. This is low key his year to win the MVP. They already announced he was going to be on the cover of 2K. He signed in historic. He signed a max contract, took less. He got a new Nike deal. Gonna bring out his shoes. Might get the aliens, whatever his logo is. It's set up for him to. It's set up for him to be great this year. Come on now, Wemby is one of my ride or die players. Be serious.
My second rider that was Kyrie Irving.
Of
I
course.
think my boy is gonna come back with a bounce back year. I think a lot of people didn't forget about him. Um, a lot of people had forgot how good my boy is. So, I got Kyrie Irving as my second ride or die with bounce back season.
I do think that a lot of people have forgot about Kyrie Irving. We haven't seen him since. We haven't seen him in like what going on like 14. No, honestly, it's gonna probably be like 17 months. No, actually, it's gonna be longer than that. We ain't seen Kyrie in a minute. So, no, I'm with you. I kind of figured that. Come on now, go James. Bah, bah, bah. The goat, the goat, LeBron James. Come on now, be serious. Even though he's gonna be in a facilitator role, he's still gonna be a great. He's still gonna be amazing. He's the leader of his team now. I'm going to ride with LeBron James for the rest of my life. Let's be serious. Even when
Boy, we
he's on
gotta.
the cane. What?
I say, boy, we gotta get you a new goat sound because that wasn't it.
Bah, bah, bah. Is that not a goat? Is that not a goat though? Bah, bah.
I don't
Is
think
that not a
that
goat?
is.
That's not a goat though. People in the comments, is that not a goat? Bah, bah. No, go to you. What's your next player?
My next player is Paulo Banquero, and this year it's gonna be PB and J. You know what I'm saying? They tried to do my man's bogus last year, talking about PB no J. And this year I think my boy done cut his hair. He been
He
in the
did.
lab. He been in the lab. So, he didn't gain an extra superpower since he didn't cut off his hair. He back to the old Paulo. So I think Paulo's definitely gonna come back better this year than he was last year. And then he's gonna start the year off healthy, hopefully. So yeah, I
He
got my
did
boy
cut his
Paulo.
hair. He did cut his hair low key. He took out the
Hmm.
braids. Everybody cutting their hair low key. I won't though. That's not gonna happen. But I'm with you. I got Paulo Banquero too. I think Paulo Banquero is gonna have a bounce back year after. I mean, let's be honest. In the playoffs, he was obviously the best player on the team, and he was amazing. I said it like during the playoffs, and I think after the playoffs, I think Paulo Banquero in the league now is probably top 10, top 15 playoff risers in the league now. Like he literally shows up every time he's in the playoffs. He shows up every time. He plays
Hmm.
great. And I think hopefully we can have a bounce back year from him. Hopefully he can stay healthy. And yeah, I'm with you. I got Paulo Banquero too as one of my ride or dies.
My next ride or die, Lamelo. I think he didn't have the rookie season that he wanted to have, but he showed flashes of how great he can be. For instance, that game when he went up against KD in the Rockets and he was going crazy. So I think this year he's gotten bigger, stronger. Look like he took care of his body more this off season. So I think going to this season we're gonna see a better Ace Bailey. So I got Ace Bailey as my fifth ride or die.
Got you. Love it. My next ride or die, Tyrese Halliburton. Obviously, another one of my favorite players coming off Achilles injury, missed all of last year. He been in the lab. He's been in the lab. Saw a man
He
do
look
a
back in
nasty
shape
dunk.
too. He looked back in shape.
Remember he had that weight because of the shingles. He gained
Shingles,
that
you know.
weight. But now he looks back to his old self. But this could be the first time we see him play in a long time since Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I think he's gonna have a real good bounce back year. And Tyrese Halliburton is the mini goat. Like, stop it. I got Tyrese
Um,
Halliburton.
my sixth player, Trey Young. I think there's been a lot of smut thrown on Trey Young name, a lot of smut saying you can't win with him. But now that I think that he has a really good team, he's in position to shut those doubters up. So yeah, I think Trey Young can help the Washington Wizards get a sixth seed, if potentially a fifth seed. So yeah, I got Trey Young as my sixth right now.
Gotcha. No cap. I got Joel Embiid. You know Joel Embiid. He is one of my favorite players, but he's like top 5. He's like number 5-ish. I know you seen them pictures. Hey, hey. He said LeBron James here. Let me get in shape. He looks skinnier.
No, LeBron told his ass, nigga, get in shape. That's what it was. LeBron said, if you don't get in shape, we gonna have some problems.
Low key though, he probably did tell him that for
Yeah. We're gonna have
he
some
probably
problems if
did.
you don't get in shape.
He probably did tell him that for real. But now I don't. Embiid look in shape. That means we gonna probably get a little faster Embiid, more athletic Embiid, one that can just move. I think we have a great Embiid season, man. Gonna be giving out 25 points per game with 10 rebounds. I mess with Joel Embiid, but I hope he can stay healthy. I hope. Even though he's gonna miss some games because that's just what's gonna happen. But I got Joel Embiid as one of my ride or dies.
My seventh ride or die, I got Cade Cunningham.
Of
My
course.
boy been putting the Pistons on his back since he's been there. He's gonna do it again this season. He's led the Pistons to the number one seed last year. I don't think that's gonna happen again this year, but I think with how great he is, how locked in he is. He got some new teammates, so I'm excited to see what my boy do again this year. So I got Cade Cunningham as my seventh ride or die.
I might be taking a risk. I got Zion Wilson. Last year was the
He,
healthy year.
I thought about putting him on mine. I ain't gonna lie. I thought
I
about it.
had Zion last year, I think, and this year, but last year was the healthy year, so that means this year might be knock on wood. This might be the injury year, but I got Zion. I think Zion Williams is gonna be a real good player, and I think he's still gonna put up his 20 plus points per game. Point Zion to a degree. I hope he can rebound better, but the Pelicans maybe they probably won't be a good team, but I think Zion Williamson individually would still be really really good. I gotta roll with Zion, man. Freaky Zion. I gotta roll with him.
Ricky Z. Uh, my eighth player, right? That player, I got Darius Garland. I think,
Hmm.
now that he has his own team, I think that he's gonna put up all star level numbers. I think that he's gonna definitely be the best player on that team. I know Brandon Ingram is still pending, but I think he's gonna put up better numbers than Brandon Ingram and show up more than Brandon Ingram. So yeah, I got Darius Garland as my eighth
I, honest,
right now player.
I honestly think Darius Garland, even if Brandon Ingram is there, I think Darius Garland low key is their best player. I think he is. I don't even. I'm not gonna say it's a clearing, but I don't think like when I look at the Clippers, I'm looking at Garland first before I look at Brandon Ingram. That's like the best player. That's just me though. Another guy I got Devin Booker, new to the ride or die players. Devin Booker, good year last year, changed his number to 15. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year.
He
Are we
changed
gonna
his
get?
number?
Yeah, yeah. I did. You ain't
Nah,
see
I
it?
ain't know that. Nah, I
Yeah,
ain't
he
know
changed it to 15. I think he said because of his dad, like his
that.
dad. Yeah, I think his dad wore 15. I guess I don't know if his dad played like the NBA or nothing, but maybe in like college or
I
wherever.
think his dad played in college or overseas. I
Okay,
think his dad
yeah,
played
but
overseas.
okay, yeah, but his dad wore 15, so he changed his number to 15. So that's gonna be really different. It's gonna be different from seeing one. But yeah, Devin Booker bounced back year. Obviously, a really good year. They got a lot of new good players on that team. Yeah, I'm rolling with Devin Booker this year. I think he's gonna have a real good year.
My ninth ride out player is Walker Kessler. A lot of people
Mm.
talked about how they overpaid for him, and that he isn't that good. But I beg to differ. I think that pairing with Luca, he's gonna be able to show his athleticism. He's gonna bring the defense. He's gonna rebound. I think he's gonna show more of his offensive game. I think he's way better than DeAndre Ayton. So he can stretch the floor. I think he's gonna show that he can stretch the floor a little bit. So I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised by Walker Kessler next year. So I got Walker Kessler as my ninth ride or die player.
Which my ninth is Cooper Flag. Cooper
I knew
Flag
you was
had a
gonna
good.
add Cooper. I knew you was gonna do that.
That's crazy, huh? Why is that? Why? Why you say it like that though? What's wrong with that?
I
What's
just
wrong
knew he was gonna be.
with
I
that?
just know he. I know a couple of players that was gonna be in though. I know he was gonna be in though.
That's crazy. I don't see what the problem is with Cooper, man. That's the Great White Hope. Come on, man. Cooper Flag had a really good rookie year. Some people probably think he shouldn't have won rookie year, Charles. But he was a great player. He was the best player on the Mavericks last year, and I think he's gonna improve going into year two, and playing with Kyrie Irving is gonna help him take his game to the next level. So when I see Cooper Flag average 26 and 8 and like 4, I won't be shocked. Like I got Cooper Flag, man, as my ninth ride or die player.
First off, I gave that man his props. I said he should have won Rookie of the Year. Don't do that. Uh, my last player. That I got ride or die. You would never guess who it is. You would never guess.
I didn't guess Walker Kessler would be in here, so I sure don't know who this is.
Evan Mobley.
Oh
I got
man.
Evan Mobley as my 10th ride or
Oh.
die. I think that this is the year that Evan Mobley is going to get his stuff together and he's going to
Oh
actually
wow.
take that next leap and be the first, if not second best player on that team like they've been wanting him to do. I think it's about that time. I just think that this year, this is the year. So as my 10th and last final ride or die player, I got Evan Mobley.
I hope. I want to see Evan Mobley take that leap, bro. I
Same.
want to see him.
Same.
I will. My last ride or die player. Now you probably wouldn't guess this guy. I got Keontae George.
Nah, I wouldn't have
I
guessed
think
that. Nah, I wouldn't have guessed
I think Keontae George is gonna have another really good year. I know you don't you think you wanted them to trade him or go to the bench. I understand that. They're not though. He's gonna start. And I know Derek Peterson there's now, so maybe something might change. I think Keontae George is still gonna have another good year. Obviously, a most improved player last year. I can see Keontae giving you probably 25 points per game, man. Now, will he be that passer like he kind
that.
of
No.
was last? Nah. But I think he's gonna be a bucket, bro. Like I think Keontae George is gonna really hoop for the Jazz this year. And I mean, and help the Jazz, like as your ride or die team, help the Jazz potentially get to a playoff spot or a play-in spot. Like I got Keontae George, man, as my last ride or die player.
My my only thing with that is how's De'Aaron Peterson gonna fit in all this? Because you got a bunch of scorers in that starting lineup. You got Keontae, you got Laurie, and you got Jaren. All three of them could put the ball in the basket. And you need a point guard to get them the ball. And De'Aaron is not a traditional point guard. He's more of a scoring guard that can pass. So
Mhm.
it's like, where he gonna get in and fit in at? That's the only thing that I'm worried about.
If you had to guess just points, who are the leaders in the points? If you just
Oh,
had
of
to guess
course, Laurie.
off top of your
Laurie is
head.
no. I think Laurie would be number one. I think him and Keontae either be one or two. And then Jaren is three, and then it'll go De'Aaron four.
I'm with you. I'm
But I
with you.
think he could be their best scorer though. So
He could be, low key be their most important player. He could be.
yeah, nah, he is their most important because he got to be the one that jails it all together.
He could be. But that is our ride or die teams and players for this season. Of course, once the first tip off comes in the regular season, we can still change. But it's been 2 weeks before we really get into topics. And I want y'all to say whatever in the comments. Has it set in that LeBron James is a Philadelphia 76er?
No, Not for real. Like I feel like it ain't gonna settle in until we actually see him in that jersey the very first game. Like it still don't feel real. Like of course we know he's a Philadelphia 76er. But it still don't feel real, dog. It still don't feel real.
Hey, I mean, we did a video literally like later on in the day, but it's like it was kind of like off the dome. We was just talking about our reactions, but like now we have literally seen we have known 2 weeks of LeBron James, and it's like it's still shocking that he's a Philadelphia 76er. I just never would have thought like that's LeBron James on the Sixers is like when you play in my career or something, he eventually gets there. That's how
Yeah.
that is. That's how that is. But I never would have
You go
thought he
to
would
the next
actually go
season
there.
and be like LeBron on the
Yeah.
Kings. What?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's how it feels, bro. My thing is, I mean, we're not gonna stay long because if y'all want to go watch that video, go watch that video of us talking about LeBron James on the Sixers. My thing is, I hope what everybody is saying is true though. You know, MB talking about he's healthy this year. Jalen Brown talking about he gonna sacrifice. I hope everything everybody is saying is gonna happen. That's all I want to know. Because Jalen Brown on stream, he said he wants to learn. He's gonna sacrifice. I hope that's true.
I
That's
mean, nah, we know damn well I mean, everybody got to sacrifice to be honest with you, because there's a bunch of good players on that team and that starting five. So everybody gonna have to sacrifice. But Jalen Brown gonna be one of the go-to options. Like VJ gonna be the one that's gonna have to sacrifice. VJ gonna be the odd man out unless LeBron be like, you know what, VJ, do you? I get mine when I get mine, but do you? That's the only thing I can think of, bro.
I hope, bro. Hey, LeBron came in there, and people saying this is my team. They look at LeBron now. Not nobody else. They look at LeBron. That's more.
Hey, and be better. He better default. Hey, bro. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I'll do whatever you need, big dog.
Embiid ain't gonna he ain't gonna like. I mean, Embiid, like we talked about, Embiid still gonna get his.
Oh yeah, LeBron, bro. LeBron's gonna force feed him.
Hey, LeBron put on his Instagram with VJ and Embiid. He said, "Trust the process." It's like, yeah, this is real. Trust the process. Hey, did you see that picture? Wait,
He said, I hate this narrative that is playing out as JB as the villain. I do too, bro. He not no villain, bro. It's just that he one of them guys that he just speak his mind, bro. And people don't like what he got to say.
They don't. They don't. And they make it seem like he was a negative on the court. It's like, how are you a negative and you 54 wins and you took a team that no one thought was going to be good to a second season? I don't get that. How are you a negative?
Bro, do you understand your teammates have to believe in you and have to play with you and for you in order for you to get that second seed, bro? It ain't. So if he was really a villain, they wouldn't have been, like you said, they wouldn't have been second in the East, bro.
Well, Black Roden, LeBron is technically the 4, but we know he's the 1. It's kind of like what he was on the Lakers. LeBron was low key. Well, at that time, LeBron was the small forward. At that time, because at that time when he was on Lakers, it was LeBron, KCP, I think Danny Green. No, I think it was Kuzma. It was
Kuzma.
It was Kuzma, AD, and JaVale McGee. But on this team, he's still gonna be the 4, but he's going to be the primary ball handler. He's going to be the point guard. So, I mean, still LeBron's gonna be at the 4, but LeBron is gonna be the point guard. That's my thing.
We knew that. We knew that coming in.
And what's wrong with your screen?
Oh no, I do not know,
boy. What you do? Oh, now you gotta switch it back.
What the hell?
Dang, y'all. Charles, press something, man.
Oh, problem. The hell? Well, go ahead. I'm still.
Oh, why you fix that? But no, though. Yeah, it's just LeBron is definitely still gonna be the point guard, but he's gonna still be playing the 4. It's good. It's still one of the. It's definitely probably best starting 5 in the league, and honestly, we can kind of just jump into this thing that obviously the big news. Dang, what happened again?
The fuck, yo.
You had it, then it went back.
Yeah, no.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. I just can't see you. Shout out to the 18 people in the chat. I see you, brother. All right. Are we good? We good?
Yeah.
All right. I still think they
I
need one
still.
season to develop chemistry in Philly. I know he has experience with him and JB winning, but I think chemistry will be their downfall in the playoffs. I think the chemistry actually will be good enough. Like, I think they will have enough. Like, the chemistry will be good leading up to the playoffs. Because me personally, I think this core group of Sixers, I think they'll play at least 40 games together, even with
I
Embiid
was.
low management and LeBron low management.
I was gonna say like it all depends on how many games they play together. If they play enough games together, like you said, around 40 something, maybe 50 games together, then they'll be good. I mean, with Embiid, you could just plug and play Embiid, but he still don't get me wrong, he still has to play with them. But like you said, if they play around 40 something games together, I think they'll be good by playoff times. Because you got LeBron. LeBron's a basketball genius, so he's gonna tell everybody, where to be, when to cut, when to do things. So he's gonna make sure everybody's in their right place and that everybody understands the game plan and follows the game plan. So I ain't really too much worried about chemistry.
Well, since we talk about Sixers, let's talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant says this Sixers team is better than the 2016-17 Warriors, and it ain't close. He said, Joel, MVP recently. Jalen Brown, recent finals MVP. Tyrese Maxey, all-star the last 3 years. We all know what Bron does. Klay Thompson, called a nasty straight. Never an MVP candidate in nothing. 22 points per game. Draymond Green, 14 points. 7 boards, 6 assists. Steph, a MVP just like Joel was. I don't get how the Warriors team is better on paper. Real quick, I don't think he's wrong because he said on paper. The on paper is key. On paper. I do think this team is better on paper. I want people to realize that I'm saying on paper. I think this Sixers team is better than that Warriors team, but we don't even know how this team looks. We've never seen them put their jerseys on together. We don't know. So I can't say this team is will be a better team eventually. But I do think on paper, when I look at it, like I'm just matching up. Steph Curry, Tyrese Maxey, obviously Steph Curry at that time. Back to back MVPs. Yes, Steph Curry's better. Klay Thompson, VJ, Klay Thompson most likely, but VJ is still a good player. Tyrese Maxey is still a good player. LeBron James at 42 and Kevin Durant. Come on now. Kevin Durant back then is better than this LeBron James. Let's be serious. Draymond Green, Jalen Brown. I probably would say Jalen Brown. And then Zaza Pachulia, JaVale McGee, whoever, Joel Embiid. Like, come on now. I think on paper, I think this team probably is better. So I don't think what Kevin Durant was capped. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, if you think about it, like you just went about it. The Warriors had 3 better players than the Philly. You probably get Philly 2 versus they 3. Embiid and JB over Draymond and whoever the center was for the Warriors. But I don't know. Even on paper, I still would probably pick that Warriors team, bro. Because bro, they had all 3 of them in their prime. They had Steph,
Okay.
Klay, and KD in their prime. Like Bron passed his prime, and B is. I mean, he's still great, but low key, even though he's in his prime, look like he passed his prime. But you got him, and then you got JB and
In his
Tyrese
prime.
Maxey and VJ. But I mean, I don't know. I still probably take that Warriors team over this team, bro. 3 of the greatest shooters to ever live on one team, bro. That's kind of OD, and they all in a prime. So I don't know.
I'm just going off what he said on paper. If I look at this starting 5, because I'm just looking at
It's
the
really just
starting 5
Joel
because
Embiid. It's
I
really
think
just
the
Joel
team
Embiid.
is better. I think the overall team, because at that time you had David West, you had Sean Livingston, you had Iguodala, you had a lot of role players on that
Barbosa.
team. Yeah,
Barbosa.
well, that was
Yeah.
before then. That was. I don't think Barbosa was on the KD Warriors though.
The one team.
Huh?
No, I was saying what you were saying.
I don't think Barbosa was on the Katy Warriors though. But they had like a lot of good players. I think the team itself is better, but I think he's honestly just looking at the starting five. And I think the starting five is probably better on paper than the Warriors, though. I truly do believe like that. It's like, look, Steph Curry coming out back-to-back MVPs. I think Tyrese Maxey now is a good player. I think obviously Steph is better. I think Tyrese Maxey can hold his own. I think he can hold his own a little bit. Klay Thompson, like you said, in his prime. I think VJ is decent enough. He's not 20 points per game yet, but he's still a good player coming off his rookie season. LeBron is LeBron, but he's 42. And Kevin Durant is in his prime, a top 3 player in the NBA. And then Joel Embiid versus whoever. And then you got Jalen Brown in his prime. Like, that's a lot of talent on this Sixers team against that Warriors team. Hey, they said KD was like, Draymond Green was like, he thought he was on his burner account. That is something low-key he would say on his burner. I didn't think he'd say that for real, for real. Like, Klay Thompson called a random stray. A random stray. He talking about he was an MVP at nothing. That's crazy to say.
Yeah.
That's crazy to say.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he's probably not lying, but it's like, damn, like, you didn't have to say that, my guy. You didn't have to say that. I don't think what Kevin Durant was cap. I don't think what he said was cap. Let's stick with Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Kevin Durant plans to play for Team USA in the 2028 Olympics, and they offer LeBron James a roster spot if he wants. Both will be appearing in their 5th Olympic Games. So I want to ask you real quick, do you think the Team USA should bring back Kevin Durant and LeBron James in 2028?
Yeah, it's LeBron. I think on top of that, I think LeBron will actually play. To be honest with you, it would be LeBron's last hurrah in the USA going out with a gold. So I think LeBron will play.
I think that would be LeBron's last hurrah, period. Because that would be 2 years after his stint with the Sixers, and then you end off with Team USA but potentially winning gold. Might as well end it like that. I mean, you might as well. This is my thing, though. Is LeBron, is 40, like LeBron would be like 44 at that time. It's 44-year-old LeBron taking up a roster spot for, say, let's just hypothetically say an AJ DeBonta. That would probably be good in 3 years. It's like, come on. Like, don't we want to see, say, an AJ on that team? Maybe even a Caleb Wilson or a Darren Peterson. Like, do we really need to bring back 44-year-old LeBron James?
Yes.
Now, Kevin Durant, I think he will play. I think Kevin Durant just loves to hoop, so I think he'll play. And, I mean, he said he was going to play. I saw Cooper Flag said he would. Oh, yeah, Black Road, yep, they had Mo Space. Mo Space was decent. Mo Space was solid. He was a solid big on the Warriors. He was solid. But Kevin Durant just likes to hoop. I think he'll play. I think Kevin Durant, he'll hoop. But is that roster? Because out the dome, let's just go with guards.
Yeah, hold on. We already seen what happens when they had JB, Jalen Brown, and Tyrese and all of them. They lost. Okay. So
you know why we lost? We had no big. Because Steve Kerr was out there playing Jaren Jackson and shit at the 5.
And that nigga can't even get you 4 rebounds.
And he wouldn't play Walker Kessler, who's a big body. He was playing Paolo Banchero at the 5. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. That's why Steve Kerr not the coach in the Olympics. Like, move around, bro. We gotta have Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra ain't gonna play them games, bro. Eric Spoelstra for real. We good.
Because you can't European basketball when you playing when you playing in the Olympics, bro. You need a big out there. You can't run. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with Bam, but like you gotta have a 7-footer out there, bro. You gotta have a big body out there.
I'm not gonna lie. I know Steph, KD, and Brian get on the look. Without Joel Embiid hooping against what's that team? What's the second team they played? What's the team Jokic on? Why I can't think of it. Serbia.
Yeah.
If he don't hoop against them, we lose low key. Like Joel Embiid was hooping.
Yeah,
he was hooping.
He knew Jokic was out there. He knew they was gonna talk stuff.
Bro, Joel Embiid was hooping. And he was on the bad knee. He was hooping. We need him. Is AD gonna play for us?
Probably.
AD would be like 35 at that time, I think. I think
Probably.
AD be like 35.
If he ain't injured.
Are we getting Jaren Duran? We probably need him, bro. I said Jaren Durant, Jalen Durant. Sorry,
Jalen, yeah.
I was thinking of the baseball player. Sorry, Jalen Durant. We probably need Jalen. We probably need him. Are we getting Chet?
No. Keep
What?
his ass where he at. This skinny ass gonna get abused down there.
We need, but low key though, we need bigs, bro. Like, let's be honest, we need bigs. If Joel Embiid decides to not play, and then I hope Anthony Davis can play. Technically, our best American big is Bam. That's our best American big.
I'll take Bam over Chet.
Come on, man. Look, we know Chet was boo boo in the conference finals, but come on, man. We probably gonna need Chet, bro. We probably gonna need Chet. I think. Stop hating on Chet, bro. All right, let's move on. Klay Thompson's future with the Mavericks is uncertain, and he will welcome a return home to Los Angeles. My understanding is that Thompson will welcome a return to Los Angeles, where he spent part of his childhood and still owns a home. The Miami Heat are another team frequently mentioned in the NBA circles as a potential landing spot for the future Hall of Famer. You like Klay on the Lakers with pairing up with
No.
Luka again? You don't like it? Why?
No. I don't think that'd be his best in his best interest. I think his best interest would be go to Miami. I think going to Miami would be better because between him, Luka, and Austin Reeves, like I think Klay is still a solid defender. He's not the elite defender that he once was. I think he's solid now. But him, Luka, Austin Reeves, Walker Kessler, and then who's at the 4?
Mamu.
I ain't messing with it.
I think bringing in another shooter is actually good. Like, remember he did go to Dallas just to play with Luka Doncic, and Luka needs shooters. He needs people to help spread the floor. I think Klay Thompson coming off the bench and playing with Luka Doncic isn't like the worst, and he'll probably sign like a minimum deal, so probably the veteran minimum. I don't think it's bad if they. I wouldn't trade for Klay, but I will if he gets bought out, I definitely sign him.
Yeah, I mean, of course he's a shooter, so he can go anywhere. But if I feel like his best chances of winning and making it far would be with the Heat, because one, you in the East, and then two, like yeah, it's not Luka Doncic, but you still got Giannis, who needs shooters next to him. So and they're gonna look for you because you're damn near the only shooter in that lineup. So I mean, I would go to the Heat if I'm him.
I think that he would give him the best. I think it would give him better opportunity. But I think playing with like a pass first and Luka, not pass first, but a great passer in Luka, I think that would help him.
I mean, but Miami, they offense that they ran 9 times out of 10, well, their offense is gonna change since they got Giannis there, but they move the ball as well. It ain't like it's not. Yeah, they don't have a generational pass on their team like Luka, but they still move the ball. So Clay's definitely still gonna get touches.
Let me read these. The Warriors had three pure shooters on the team. I don't agree with Katie, but on paper, sure. Plus, Klay and Green were elite defenders at the time. True that. You had Mo Space. I said Mo Space was solid. Chet can't play the 5 internationally. He would get bodied by Victor again. That is true now. Chet needs to put on muscle, plain and simple. Even Wemby makes Chet look skinny. Low-key, Chet might be one of those guys that just stay skinny forever.
Yeah, he is.
That's probably just how he is.
He ain't got the frame.
Yeah, probably just how he will be forever. What does Klay bring to the table at this stage? He isn't a consistent shooter, and the injuries and age have taken away his defensive skill that he had. Hey, man, you can't lose that shooting, though. That's all we need you to do is that shooting. You can't lose that. If you can still shoot the ball well, I say bring him on the Lakers, but I'm with you on the Heat. I think the Heat, because I think on the Heat, low-key, he would start. He probably starts if he goes to the Heat. I don't think he starts. He's not starting on the Lakers.
I mean, what did Klay shoot last year?
What did he shoot last year? Ooh.
He shot 38% from three. You know what I mean? So that's still above average. You know what I mean? Because I think league average is like 36. So he's still above average shooter in the league.
So if he
I mean,
wasn't
show
dealing
it
with
to me.
Meg, it would be higher.
Yes, he was hitting about three on 7.5 per three. He hit three on 7.5 attempts. So it's like it ain't bad. And then now he's
30.
with what 2 years? He's with 2 years away from injury. 3 years away from his injury.
I think this is about. I think this is 3 years from the injury. I think this is three
Yeah.
years.
So I mean, hopefully Clay gets back to Clay.
Shout out to the 20 people in the chat. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the stream. Let's talk
Hold on,
about
what do you
this.
say?
Your rider.
Hold
Oh,
on,
go ahead.
hold on. He said 39 from the field is ass, but 38. Yeah, I mean, 39 from the field is ass.
It
Don't get
is
me wrong,
ass.
but that 38 from three though, that's what we need.
Let's talk about one of your ride or die teams. The Timberwolves are showing interest in Jonathan Kuminga after missing out on their pursuit of LeBron James. The Minnesota Timberwolves have also expressed interest in Kuminga with their starting power forward spot up for grabs and their 6.6 million tax player mid-level exception available for the taking. League sources told Hoops Hype.
I like
Mm.
that. I like that. Boy, because, well, Kuminga ain't going to be, he not going to be the go-to option. But
Yes.
But I think he was still. I mean, Jaden McDaniels is gonna be the odd man now. I
What you
think
mean?
Kuminga is low key because I think Kuminga is a better offensive player than Jaden is right now at this stage. So I think like if he was to be there, one I think it'd be good because it brings the athleticism, it brings defense. It's another I think because Kuminga is like what 6'8". So you got LaMelo and Jaden, Kuminga, and then Rudy. And then those fast breaks are gonna be insane. So I like it. I like it. If they can get him, I would like that. I would like that a lot for them. I really would. And like I said, I feel like Jaden to be the Iron Man now because Kuminga is more aggressive. Yeah, Jaden's been there longer and he had time to develop in that system, but Kuminga's really aggressive. So I think that Jaden low key just gonna be that corner three and D guy instead of like he's been in pick and rolls. You know what I mean? He's been taking middies, he's been getting to the cup. I really think if Kuminga comes there, it's literally just gonna be him in the corner and then straight line drives. It ain't gonna be him running through pick and roll, him running pick and rolls and shit like that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't know. Well, I think Jaden McDaniels is better than Kuminga right now. Anyway, I just at least right now as we speak, and I know this is like a small sample size. I think Jaden McDaniels is like a better offensive player than Kuminga right now.
I
I
disagree.
think he is.
I think Kuminga's better. I
It's
think
hard.
Jaden has more opportunity.
No, that's true. That's why it's hard for it's hard. Like I can't say Kuminga because he hasn't really gotten the opportunity to be say the guy, and that's why I said it's a small sample size. But Jaden McDaniels was low key the guy during the playoffs for the Timberwolves, especially in that Nugget series. He was the guy. He was leading the offensive charge on some games. In some games, he was. I
If
don't know
we
at this moment if John Kuminga can say, I'm not saying like lead a team as the scorer, but to go out, he could get a bucket, obviously. But I'm saying like when I need him the most, we can't. Jaden McDaniels showed up and played like a star. I don't know if Kuminga could do that in say a playoff series if it came down to it. I still think
if
he's a
we
good player. I just don't
if
know if
we
he can do
just
that.
going off numbers,
Mm-hmm.
Kuminga averaged 12 points in 22
Yeah.
minutes last year, and
Mm-hmm.
Jaden averaged 14.8. I give him 15 and 31 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's just a 3 point difference. And Jaden, I'm not Jaden. Kuminga played less minutes, so if he got the same amount of minutes, he probably averaged more than Kuminga. I'm not Kuminga than Jaden, if we being honest. So, mm.
But they got. I mean, Kuminga's more of a take it to the rack and transition. Jaden McDaniels don't seem he's not that guy. They play two different styles of basketball. I just think Jaden McDaniels, like you said, it's true. He's had obviously more opportunity, but it's hard for me to say that about Kuminga because, especially with Jaden McDaniels, I think we both expect an offensive leap. So I would expect him to be at least say the third offensive scorer on the team if Jonathan Kuminga was on the team. If that did happen, I like it though. I definitely think that would definitely help them because they need a four bad. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have no problem with. I wouldn't. I think that would actually be great for them if they could get him.
Man, Kuminga
I
like
don't
six
know.
eight. So that mean they had Rudy at 7 foot something. They had Kuminga at 6'8", 6'9". Then you would have Jaden at 6 foot, 6'8", 6'9". Then you got Ant who's like 6'6". Then you got LaMelo who like what 6'6", 6'7". That's a tall ass lineup.
Another one of
Hey,
your
is it?
riders that saying, oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, did you see the report that they said Lonzo was trying to sign to Minnesota? G? That gotta be cap.
When was this?
I seen it on Twitter.
Low key though, they don't need him.
No, they don't.
They don't need him. And I mean, LeVar always be like, man, if Minnesota want to be a championship, man, they gotta show them brother. Stop it. They not doing that. They not signing. I think Jello's NBA career is over, and I don't think Lonzo. I think last year hurt Lonzo. It really did because I remember when they made the trade because he basically just gave up Isaiah Core for Lonzo straight up, and it's like, how can you not beat that? Lonzo obviously came off a bad injury, but played okay with the Bulls that last year. But he didn't play good with the Cavs. He just didn't, and it hurt him.
Nah, he didn't shoot good. I think his defense. I think everything else was there besides his shooting. The defense, the rebounding, the IQ. I think passing, all that was there. It's just couldn't shoot.
They don't need him because obviously you got LaMelo and you got
Io,
Bones Highland and Io. Why do you don't need him?
Dante gonna come back.
Well, who knows if he comes back? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if he comes back this year. He tore his Achilles in he tore his in what's that? Late April? Probably late April. Tatum came back. I don't know if he comes back though. And then he's gonna be on minutes restriction late. I don't know. I don't think he comes back.
As long as he back by playoffs, that's all they need him for.
I mean, Kyrie Irving tore his ACL. He didn't come back, but obviously the Mavericks were tanking, so that's weird. But let's talk about another one of your ride or die. I wonder if you were shocked at this because I was shocked. The Wizards have been in talks with DeMar DeRozan.
Yes.
What was your
You don't need
reaction
him.
to seeing that?
Why? You don't need him. Like, what's the point? You legit don't need him. And then if you go get him, what you gonna do with AJ? That's gonna stunt AJ growth. Because that's another player that's gonna take more shots out of his hands. You already got AD and Trey who gonna demand shots, and then third in line should be AJ. But if you add DeMar, and that makes AJ fourth in line.
I was shocked.
No, bro. No, you don't need him. Let AJ develop. Let him make mistakes. I mean, granted, they still gonna be a play. I think they still gonna be a playoff team, but it still allows him to make mistakes and still play winning basketball. You add DeMar, he's not taking the shots that he'd be comfortable taking or normally taking or shots that he should be taking. Now it's literally he's just like a 3-and-D, bro, and he's better than that.
Can we let Keyshawn George develop too?
I mean, that too, but
I know, but I'm saying like
yeah,
Keyshawn George is slated to start, but then obviously he will go to the bench for
bench,
DeMar
yeah.
DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on paper, that starting five don't look bad though. Trey Young, DeMar, AJ, AD, and Sar. That's not a bad five on paper, but it's like y'all don't need them. Y'all really don't
No, they
need them.
don't. They don't.
The only reason y'all would be in talks is you basically told DeMar DeRozan you guarantee him to start. And I think DeMar DeRozan still can start. I'd rather him go to the Heat if we're gonna do this.
I'd rather him go to the Pistons. Go to the Pistons,
Oh yeah,
dog. You
Pistons
definitely
too.
starting there. You definitely
Oh
starting
yeah,
there, and you'll be second option.
oh yeah. I'll
You
rip
just don't want
second
to play
option.
in Detroit, like bro. You gonna be in Detroit for 42 games, bro. I mean 41 games, bro. And even then, you probably just gonna be in your crib the entire time you there, bro. So it's like it don't even matter, bro. Like just go, just go.
I mean, Toronto is different. Even though it's in Canada, Toronto city wise is probably better than Detroit. But it's like
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Detroit. But it's like if you want to win,
It make no sense with him going back to the Raptors.
nah.
Cause where he gonna start? Only way I see him going back to the Raptors if Kawhi don't if that Kawhi you did don't happen. But even then, Brandon Ingram's still gonna be back there. So it's like ain't no
Well, they
point
said
even going.
they said that don't happen. They probably flip them in like different trades.
Oh, okay.
There's no way you could bring back those guys in after this. There's no way.
Mm.
I can't see it. Maybe Kawhi Leonard, that's a different story, but Brandon, after you basically get I feel like it's different when a team gives up on you, and then it's like, wow, I got to go back to this team that basically just gave up on me. That's kind of different. But I was shocked when I saw DeMar DeRozan. I was like, I don't think they really need him. I think it'd be cool to see that, but it's like I don't think you guys need him. I think having Trey, AD, and AJ is fine. I don't think you need DeMar DeRozan. I think I would rather see DeMar DeRozan, like you said, on your Pistons or on the Heat.
Yeah.
Be like that second go-to scorer on either one of those teams. Why go to the Wizards? Unless you really look at the Wizards and say, that team could go real far in the playoffs. That is like your only reason why you even go there. But it's like, you're not the best player. You're not the first. You're not the second. You probably honestly not even the third option on that team. So why would you go to the Wizards? At least I can say on the Heat, you are the second best scorer on the team. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes down to it, when it's clutch, they're gonna give you the ball. You or Giannis. They're gonna give y'all the ball. They're gonna give one of you guys the ball. And then, like you on your Pistons, you're the clear second best option on that team, and you're clearly second best scorer on that team. And it might come down to it. It could be a K Cunningham pass DeRozan for a mid range, shoot game winner, because they trust you and you are a good scorer. Why wouldn't you want to go to those teams? And plus, you just have a better opportunity. You would get up more shots. Like on the Wizards, I don't know how many shots.
Denver. I think he'll look good on Denver.
You think
I
they'll
don't think they'll go for him. I don't think they'll go for him. I think he'll look good there. Shit, your Pacers. Your Pacers can go and get him.
I don't think they don't need him.
I'm just looking at teams that he'll fit good.
They
on.
did say the teams interested is the Heat, Nuggets, and Cavs.
Yeah, so out of the Cavs, I mean I get it, but I wouldn't want to go there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather go to the Nuggets. The Nuggets or the Heat. I ain't gonna lie.
I just go to the Pistons. Me personally. I just go to any one of those teams. I want to leave the Steph Curry stuff for last because I feel like that's gonna be a big topic to talk about. Let's see what else are we gonna talk about. Jalen Duran and Peyton Watson are reportedly considered accepting their qualifying offers and becoming unrestricted free agents next offseason, per the Stein line. League sources say Watson, like Detroit's Jalen Duran, has been weighing the unappealing prospect of playing out the 26-27 season on a qualifying offer with the intent to become an unrestricted free agent next summer. Actually doing so, mind you, means leaving millions on the table. And I did see a report that the Pistons are in that ballpark with Jalen Duran on like $35 million per year. But I guess from his camp, he don't want to go for that. He thinks he deserves more. And I think with Peyton Watson, I think they said around $17 million a year, something like that.
See, Jalen tweaking. Now, it's always a gamble. So if you play really well, but you gotta play well in the playoffs too. But if you play really well, you can get that payday that you want. You know what I mean? But if you play bad, or if you play subpar or not as good as you did last year, and then you still stink it up in the playoffs, you're not gonna get that bread, bro. Ain't no team gonna give you that. What? Because what you want? Close to $40 million, right?
Yeah, that's basically
Ain't
what it
nobody,
is.
ain't nobody gonna give you that if you play bad in the playoffs again, bro. Somebody will. No, I take that back. The Kings might overpay for you, or one of these weak teams might overpay for you, but you gonna be in a losing situation for however long. I don't know. I think, bro, Tweaker. I think he should have took that 35. He should have took that 35, bro.
It is a gamble because if you take the qualifying offer, you are on a 1 year, but you are unrestricted free agent, so you can go wherever you want. But knock on wood, you could get injured. Bye bye payday.
Yep.
Obviously, we don't want nobody to get injured, but that's just how life works. Like 30, like again, I get it. It's 40 something and 35. I get it. 35 million is still a lot of money.
Yeah, bro.
It's still a lot of money. And you have security, bro. I I think he is tweaking. And then there was also a report the Kings explored a sign and trade of DeMontis Sabonis to Detroit for Jalen Duran this summer, but the Pistons balked at the idea of losing Durant for Sabonis. But it's like, at least you would have got a center that's gonna come in there and play. Like, he's guaranteed to play for you guys. He's not Jalen Durant defensive wise, but probably Sabonis is probably better than Jalen Duran. I mean, I think he's better.
Yeah,
See how
all
it goes.
around, yeah, he's a better passer. I think rebounding they probably equal, but he's definitely a better scorer than him. So
They talk about this could drag out to basically this month to August. Something. Then here we go, September, close to training camp. I mean, yeah, your
it's
team
either
needs
one.
him,
It's
bro.
either yeah. I say it's either one of two things. Either y'all cave and y'all pay that man, or because if you lose him, what big are you gonna have next year? I don't even know what bigs are even gonna be free agents next year. And then on top of that, even if there is a good big next year, you have to convince them to come to Detroit.
Facts.
And
Because
who
nobody
knows if
likes
a
to go to
player
Detroit.
wants to play? Yeah, who knows if a player wants to even play in Detroit? So either
Facts.
you bite that bullet or you test your luck in free agency next year.
And with Peyton Watson, it says the Nuggets are in active trade talks with the Clippers, Cavaliers, and Bucks on potential Peyton Watson sign and trade deals. Okay, this is my thing. With the Cavaliers, I get it. You need a three. He can play defense. I'm cool with that. The Clippers, I'm cool with that maybe because maybe if Kawhi's not there, you get a young guy to go with the core. Darius Garland, Kingston Flemings. I'm cool with that. The
Mm-hmm.
Bucks,
Not
I
Kingston,
don't get.
Wagler.
Oh, I said Kingston Flemings. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Keaton Wagler. Like, you got a core with that, but then with the Bucks, I'm confused.
they
Why
got
do
a lot of
y'all?
pieces over there because they got a lot of
They trying to
pieces.
get everybody.
Because you could low key, you can go get Jaime. Jaime will fit well with the Nuggets. Um, who else is over there?
I mean, they got a lot of solid
I
players.
want, I would only want Jaime to be honest with you.
No
If I'm the
Tyler Hero.
Nuggets, I don't think they'll give up Tyler Hero for Peyton. I don't think they'll do that. And then on top of that, I wouldn't even want Tyler Hero. Him and Jamal Murray in my backcourt, that defense is gonna be atrocious.
You know what's crazy? I don't even think he would start.
Damn,
I
for
think they
real?
will probably still keep Christian Brown starting.
Mm.
I think he wouldn't even start. It said the Nuggets' initial offer to Peyton Watson were believed to be in the 70 million range over 4 years. I mean, it depends on what you think that is. That's 17 million a year. Is he worth 17 or should he get paid probably low, probably somewhat mid 20s? He's a good player. He had a good year last year when he was healthy. He was really
Didn't you say that his team was looking for 17 a year?
yeah. No,
So if they was,
I think that's what the Nuggets was offering.
wait,
He
is there a
probably think he
question what he
deserves
looking
more than
for?
that. I think that's what he thinks. He probably deserves more than 17 a year.
You think he's trying to get like 20 plus?
20 something. Yeah. He probably get 20. I mean, do you think he deserves 20 something a year?
No, I don't think he's proved it enough to get 20 something. Yeah, I think that 17 is cool. I think that 17 and a half is cool.
I mean, your Nuggets, they could potentially lose Tim Hardaway, Peyton Watson, and they brought in Marvin Bagley. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know he was on that team until like the other day. And Lonnie Walker.
That Lonnie Walker one was a good pickup. That was a good pickup in my opinion.
if I had to choose, I'd rather keep Tim Hardaway.
I mean, he did make a big jump, but it's like you gotta show that again, dog.
Who, Tim Hardaway?
Nah, Peyton
Peyton
Watson.
Watson?
Yeah, he went from 8 to 15, well,
Ooh,
14. So it's like
that's a big jump.
that was a big jump. Yeah, that is a big jump. And then your 3-point percentage, you was shooting 41 from 30. So like that, no, he did have a really solid year, but I can't give you 20 plus just off 1 year, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Peyton Watson's gonna accept the qualifying offer and Jalen Duran is gonna get the bag. I think that if I had to predict right now, I just don't know. I think he has to cave. I think Jalen Duran has to cave in and just take the 35 a year, bro. I think that's cool, bro. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta be, but I think to a degree, and I get it, you gotta be honest with yourself. You play bad in the playoffs. You
Mhm.
did. But
I
I
really think he's
understand.
just going off
Okay.
that regular season, bro. He's just
I
going off
think
that
so.
regular season, how well he played. Because he low key did carry during the regular season. No cap. He did
Especially
carry.
and then when K had the collapsed lung, he was the best player. He was killing. He killed without K.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an all-star and an all NBA player this year. So it's like, I get it
I
from
get
that
it.
perspective. I
Yeah.
get it. But you in the playoffs were bad.
The
You
playoffs is
have
where
one
you make your money, bro. That's where you make your money.
facts. Look at Landry Shamet. I mean, even though like he didn't make a lot of money, Landry Shamet just got the bag for just hooping good in the playoffs. Just got
Mm-hmm.
the bag. If Landry Shamet plays not good or plays
He's out the league.
not
He's out the league,
well,
bro.
I wouldn't say out the league. I just think he
He's
wouldn't have
out the
got that
league.
bag.
He was
No,
already out the
no,
league.
no, bro.
Bro, he
No,
was
no.
already out the league, bro. Because he was injury prone down there every year. And this was the year that, he proved himself. Once they got to the playoffs, he proved himself.
I'm not gonna say he would have been out the league if he would like. Let's just say they would have lost in the conference finals or something. But he was just he. Let's just say he averaged 6 points during the playoff run to the conference finals. I don't think he's out the league. He just doesn't get the bag that he got that the Knicks gave him. That's all I'm saying. He's still in the league, bro. Landry Shamet's still.
Man, that nigga wouldn't be in the league. He would
He's
not be
still.
in the league no more.
He's still in the league, man. Let's talk about the Rockets are viewed as a serious destination for Russell Westbrook, and also the Kings said they probably want to bring Westbrook back so they can have a mentor for Darius Acuff.
I think he should go back to the Kings. Because at least with the Kings, he'll get some tick. Because on that Rockets team, I mean, well, I think probably will give him some tick, but you still got Fred there. Then you
Marcus
got
Smart,
Shepard there.
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. Like, bro, you're not going to get no tick there for real. Bro, go back to the Kings. At least you could
I,
be a mentor, help Darius Acuff, and still get some minutes, bro.
I wouldn't. If I go to the Rockets, I go to the Rockets.
He ain't
But
going
I
to get no
don't think they
tick.
need him though. I don't think they need him though.
Where he going to get playing time at? You ain't getting playing time over Fred, and you
Of
ain't getting
course,
playing time over Marcus Smart. So where you gonna find? And then you can't shoot. You can't shoot for real. So it's like, where they gonna find tick for him?
I
You would
wouldn't
just
be
be on
shocked
there
if
for
he
the
played over
vibes.
Marcus Smart. I
Nah,
wouldn't
I
be
would.
shocked if he played
I
over
would.
Marcus Smart.
Especially
Wouldn't be
after
shocked.
how Marcus Smart played last year. Marcus Smart played better than him last year. And that's Marcus Smart is Ime guy.
Did he play better than him last year, or did he just
Yes.
contribute better,
Yes.
contribute more than
Marcus Smart played better than Russell Westbrook last year, bro.
him? I don't know. I think it's an argument.
Marcus
I think
Smart
it's an
played
argument.
winning basketball. I don't think Westbrook played
I'm
winning
with you.
basketball.
Yes, that's true though. I mean, it's the Kings, bro. What winning they've done? Of course, but eh, I mean, I don't know. Hey, I think it's an argument. Uh, what else we gotta talk about? There's basically majority of this gonna be Steph Curry. Uh, okay, so Bleacher Report ranked the top 10 starting lineups in the NBA. At number 10, now mind you, just starting lineups, just starting lineups. Number 10 is the Toronto Raptors. So you got
That are they
quickly.
adding Kawhi? Are they adding
Didn't
Kawhi
say
now?
all that. Didn't say all that.
No.
I'm gonna guess. I'm guessing Kawhi, and that's why they have him at 10, just because they probably don't know. So I'm guessing they kind of add Kawhi, but not. But quickly, RJ Barrett, Kawhi Leonard, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl at number 10. Black Brother, Kings made the playoffs about 2 seasons ago, but then bring in all the old age talent and doesn't produce a winning basketball.
Yeah, they really thought that Westbrook, Zach LaVine, and Demar was going, and Sabonis was going to take them. On paper, it looked like a good team. And what was it?
I was about to say
Keegan
on
Murray.
paper, didn't it?
I
Yeah,
mean,
on
on paper, it looked decent. It looked decent
paper.
on paper, but
On paper, it didn't look bad. Number 9, they got the Houston Rockets. Fred Van
okay.
Fleet, Amir Thompson, Kevin
Let me write
Durant.
this down. You
Got you.
said 10 was the Raptors.
Raptors. Yes.
Raptors.
9 is the
9 was
Rockets.
Rockets. Okay.
Obviously, we got Fred Van Fleet, Amir Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, and
Kevin
Alperen
Murphy.
Şengün. Number 8 is the Atlanta Hawks. Obviously, it's going to be CJ McCollum, Dyson
No,
Daniels,
they should be 10 off that.
Nikhil Alexander Walker, Jalen Johnson, and Okongwu. Number 7, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. Number 6 is San Antonio Spurs, De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Julian Champagnie. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who at the 4. Well, actually, Devin Vassell. Take that back. So you got
Yeah,
De'Aaron
Devin
Fox,
Vassell.
De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell. I'm gonna go with Julian Champagnie for now, and Victor Wembanyama. Go. Number 5 is the Denver Nuggets. You got Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic. At number 4 is the Indiana Pacers. You got Tyrese Halliburton. You got Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and Ivica Zubac. At number 3 is the New York Knicks, defending champions Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. At number 2, it is the OKC Thunder with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, most likely Casey Wallace, J-Dub, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein. And then number 1, they got the Philadelphia 76ers with Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, VJ Escom, and Joel Embiid. Before you
Yeah,
go, let me
I
read
don't
this.
agree with it.
Now they got to blow it all up to build around Keegan Murray and Aka. Add Keegan Murray in there is crazy. Fox to the bench. I'm starting Harper.
Yep.
I don't think they do it. You start him. I don't think they start Harper.
Or you bring, if you want to, look, you gotta keep Vassell out there for shooting. But low key, Champagnie can shoot too. I don't know. One of them gotta go. Because Harper gotta start, bro. Harper has to start. He's too good to be on the bench, bro. He's too good. But I already don't agree with this. The Pacers, your
What's the
Pacers
problem?
shouldn't be that high. Your Pacers shouldn't be that high. And then the Hawks should be 10. If we being honest, Hawks should be 10. If I'm including Kawhi and the Raptor stuff, so the Raptors should be higher than that. They should at least be where the Pacers are at.
What, like 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
5.
They should either be 4 or 5. Either 4 or 5. The Spurs are too low in my opinion too. They should be 4. I think it should go like Philly, OKC, Knicks. I'll go Raptors, Spurs, Denver, Cavs, Rockets. Who am I missing?
Hawks.
Did I say your
And then,
Pacers?
wouldn't that be the Pacers? No, you didn't say those. So from how you saying it, they'll probably be 9 for 10. It's either them or the Hawks.
Yeah. So
if we're going by starting lineups, I'm gonna do obviously the Sixers 1, just starting lineups is 1 Sixers. Thunder is 2. I'm cool with Knicks at 3. Number 4.
mm-hmm.
Low-key, I'll probably put the Spurs.
Over the Raptors?
I was just gonna ask you when you said 5-4 range, whose starting lineup is better? Spurs or Raptors? I think it's an argument. I think it might be Spurs. Just starting 5.
We gotta go full. Start band for band.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, Fox
Okay,
and
so it's,
Fox.
man, the way Fox
Fox!
played, man,
No, bro.
I
Come
don't know.
on, man.
I don't
No.
know. I'll say a wash if
Oh,
anything.
oh my
It's the way that nigga played, man.
God. Okay, he played bad, but I think we both still think Fox is better than Quickly, though.
Oh, okay, I'll give you Fox.
Uh,
RJ and Devin Vassell. Give me
no,
RJ.
Stephon Castle.
Well,
Stephon Castle. I think it's Stephon.
nah. I think Castle can
I
be
think it's
better than him, but as of right now, I think they both. I think they on the same level right now.
all right. We'll say they even. Vassell and Kawhi, obviously.
Why? Yeah.
Scotty and Champagne or
Champion
Tobias.
Scotty.
It's Scotty, obviously. Then it's Victor Yaka. I mean,
Yeah. So we got what? It's 2 and 2. 2
yeah,
and 2,
and
man.
one is even.
Yeah.
I think Castle better than RJ right now. Even though RJ hooped to the playoffs in that first round. Come on, man. They got Vic though.
You can go either one, in my opinion. You can either go them 4 or the Raptors 4 and Spurs 5 or Spurs 4 and Raptors 5. I think them two you can go either one.
Castle almost 6'8". Maybe he could play the 4 depending on defensive matchup for him at the 4.
Man, I wonder how true that shit is. You know, they be capping, bro. They be capping on the NBA always caps on the height, bro. Because they said Anthony Edwards was like 6'6", 6'7". That man is really 6'4", 6'5".
So I got 76ers 1, I got Thunder 2, I got Knicks 3, I got Spurs 4. Number 5, I probably put I put Raptors. I put Raptors at 5. I put Nuggets at 6. I put Cavs at 7. No, actually, I put Rockets at 7. Well, I don't know. Rockets, Cavs, who better? Starting lineup, better. Rockets, Cavs.
I go Cavs.
Let's go. Okay, so James Harden, Fred, James.
I'd go James.
Ben Donovan, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that head. Nah, you was like,
The man is really good, bro. Katie and
whoever
Max.
at the 3.
Yeah, Katie.
Jabari
and Evan Mobley. Yeah.
Sengun, it's an argument.
I'll probably say Sengun. Yeah, I'll pick Sengun. But the Cavs got the better. Cavs still got the better lineup.
All right, I'll go Cavs. What's that? 8. No, Cavs at 7. Rockets at 8.
Pacers 9. Hawks 10.
Yeah, I go Pacers 9. Hawks at 10.
Hawks 10. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do. All right, let's move on. More takeaways. Because like I said, I'm waiting for the Steph Curry. Kay Cunningham was very much involved in attempting to recruit players like Austin Reeves, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Kyrie Irving to Detroit, and none of them went there.
My boy ain't got no motion. He ain't got no motion, G. That's crazy.
Damn, brother. Damn. That's messed up.
My boy ain't got no... Man, I don't know why KD didn't want to come. It's the DMV area, dog. Come on, man.
I think the Rockets don't want to trade him.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure.
The Portland Trailblazers are not interested in buying out Jrue Holiday and plan to play him alongside Ja Morant and Damian Lillard. They have also been rejecting trade offers for Holiday.
That's nasty, bro. Jrue, Dame,
that's nasty. He said that's nasty.
Jrue, Dame, and Ja starting, and then Denny at your 4 and Klingen at your 5.
They're not starting 3 guards. They're not starting 3 guards, bro.
Bro, they talking about playing them. He talking about playing them unless they talking about like him playing with them. So who coming off the bench then?
Who? Jrue Holiday is. You're starting. No, I don't believe this at all. This is cap, bro. I don't believe this. You're starting freaking Tumani Kamara. He's been an all NBA defensive player, bro. All defensive team player, bro. You're starting Tumani,
bro. They tweaking, bro. If you don't buy Jrue out or trade that man, bro.
Yeah,
They
let
got
that.
and then you still got Scoot over there. You still got Shaden over there, bro. It's too many guards, bro. You got like 5, 6 guards over there. That's too many.
They didn't sign Jeremy Shohan.
Whatever that means.
Hey, but we talked about they need forwards though. We talked about it. Hey, we talked about that, man. They need some forwards. They got Jeremy Shohan. Hey, Jeremy Shohan won the ring though.
Yeah, he did. He
And
did.
didn't do absolutely nothing. It did nothing. But Sharp can play the 2 or the 3 off the bench. Man, we being honest, Shane Sharp should be starting.
He should be starting, bro. He should be starting.
It should be Dame, Shaden. Obviously, I mean Josh. Josh shouldn't be there, but it's like it is what it is. It should be Dame, Shaden, Denny, Tumani, man. But they brought in Josh. So, yes.
Yeah. That's a nice starting 5, you ask me.
It's gonna be very interesting when we get on this podcast, like in the first month or so, and then we see how the Blazers are playing, and we're gonna be looking at that starting 5 and be like, bro, what is this?
Somebody gonna be gone before trade deadline for sure.
Speaking of trade deadline, Bleacher Report, most likely trade candidates before the 2027 NBA trade deadline. They got Joel Embiid.
No, I don't think he's getting traded.
They got Reed Shepherd.
I can see that.
Anthony Davis.
No, I don't see that.
Scoot Henderson. Shaden Sharp.
I don't think they're gonna give up on him.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah, I can see Tyler getting traded.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
And Zion Williamson.
Where's Zion? Where could Zion go?
I think your Pistons would have made a lot of sense if they didn't get John Collins.
Who we gonna give up for him? They gonna want a lot for him.
I'd carry John Collins after January 15 in a heartbeat for Zion.
Bro, the Pelicans ain't gonna do that.
Why not? They go rebuilding anyway.
They gonna want well, unless we get them a bunch of draft compensation.
Why not? Now, have you heard that the Bucks are looking at Scoot Henderson though? Why do they need him? They already got a lot of guards.
Yeah, you already got Ryan Rollins, you got KP, Kevin Porter Jr. Who else they got? They got bro from Illinois. I still can't think of his name.
Illinois.
Little point guard. Yeah, the point guard that played for Illinois last year.
Jaka Chunis.
Yeah, him. Who else they got? They got another guard over there too. They got
Ryan
Tyler
Rollins.
over there.
Shit, Gary Trent over stealing money. Yeah, got Gary Trent too.
So yeah, they do got a lot of guards over there. It don't make sense for them to get him.
Damn, man, they really gave up on your man Scoot like that. They just gave up.
Bro, he played good. He played good last year too.
I mean, when you got the opportunity to get Ja Morant for absolutely nothing, I'm taking that too.
I think Ja is gonna be gone. I don't think Ja gonna stay
there. You think so?
Yeah,
you think so? By the trade deadline, you think he's gone?
Yeah, I think he won't be.
Or he'll only be there for a year.
Yeah, either he's only gonna be there for a year, or he's gone by trade deadline. I think it's just literally just for him to get his trade value back up, bro. That's the only thing. If he plays good before the trade deadline, or he plays good that entire year, he's gone, bro. Because it makes no sense to keep him now. Dame still got a couple of years left for him, and him and Dame in the same backcourt is nasty.
I mean, they think of him as the backcourt of the future.
And then that's gonna mess up Denny. Denny was great when he had the ball in his hands, and now y'all messing with Denny now. They looking like the Sacramento Kings over there.
That's crazy.
Doing dumb shit. Players. They do, but they doing dumb shit.
They got way better players.
They still doing dumb shit though.
Another thing on your Wizards. Anthony Davis and the Wizards will not have contract extension talks until during next season. Even if the 26-27 season starts well for Davis and for the team, it's reasonable to speculate that both sides could find themselves far apart on potential extension. I think they said they can offer him 4 years, $275, but they said the Wizards are going to offer him a contract extension, but not the max.
I think they're probably doing that to see how well he plays But if I'm AD, bro, I'm taking, bro. What other team is gonna give you a bag? You injury prone. I mean, some team is gonna give him a bag. Don't get me wrong, but you're injury prone. You can get the most money from the Wizards, bro. And then the Wizards are a good team. I don't understand why he don't want to play for them. Is it literally because you're in Washington? Is that it?
I
Like,
think
bro,
it's
you have
because no,
he
go ahead.
legit has a decent chance to not only, well, he is the best player on that team, but you're the best player on that team, and you have a good supporting cast around you, bro. So even if y'all don't make it far this upcoming year, AJ's gonna be in year 2 the following year, so he's obviously gonna get better. And you still got Trey, and you still got all these other guys around you, bro. Like y'all can legit make some noise, bro.
I think it's because he was traded there and it's like he didn't want to be there. I think if he chose to go there, that's a different story. But I think it's because they sent him to Washington. But
Man,
something is blocking the vision from him because I feel like there's no way all these reports. Now, reports are reports, so some of this could be fake. Who knows? But I'm
mm-hmm.
just going off the reports. There's no way you're looking at this team, looking at all the moves they made, looking at them having Trey Young, Alex Sarr up and coming big, Keyshawn George, Bub, Trey Johnson, and
Trey
then you draft
Johnson.
AJ with number one. And it's like there's no way you still got the mindset of, man, I still don't want to be here, even though they got this team. There's just no way. Because if I'm looking at that, I'm looking like, bro, we got a fucking squad. That's the first
Yes,
thing I'm saying
bro.
out my mouth. We got a
Yes,
squad.
bro. Yes, bro. Yes. He better, man. Look, the basketball guys, they only kind to you so often, bro. And right now, you got a good opportunity. So don't mess up the cards the gods gave you, bro. Don't mess it up, bro. Don't mess it up.
The New York Knicks are not expected to offer Karl-Anthony Towns a max contract extension. Cat is eligible for a 4-year, $272 million extension.
They tweaking.
Should they offer Cat the max?
Yes, they should. Yes, they should. They tweaking. I
That's
would keep
68
Cat
a year.
and Jalen Brunson. I would keep Cat and Jalen Brunson together as long as I can. Unless you flip him and you go get Zion.
That's
So
$68 million a year. 68. You think Cat worth 68?
mm, 68 is a big ass. No, that's a big number. Mm,
And I think Cat is making 50 something this year, then he has a $61 million player option.
mm. That's
That's a
pretty
lot of
steep.
money.
Yeah, that's pretty steep.
That's why
I
there's
think
like they
he, but
want a max contract.
I do think he in that 45 to 55 range though.
I'm cool
I
with
do
50.
think he's in that.
Awesome.
I do think he's in that range. 60 though, 60. That's kind of that's for players like Jason Tatum, Victor Wembanyama, guys like that. Luca.
That's a lot of money, man. That's my Scorpio brother, so I'm gonna say yes. His birthday is literally the day after mine, so I'm with my guy. All right, man. This is probably the biggest news. Obviously, Steph Curry. So I'll read up all this stuff and then we'll talk about it. The Warriors decided not to trade for Jalen Brown because they felt he wouldn't be able to carry the franchise after Steph Curry retires. Should they have gotten in on the Jalen Brown sweepstakes, the Warriors had an opportunity to trade for the former Celtic before the deadline in February, but couldn't build an organizational consensus that Brown would be the right player to carry the Warriors beyond the Curry area. Then obviously the reports came out that the Warriors are reportedly comfortable running back the same roster and understand they aren't title contenders. Then it said Brad Stevens did call the Warriors to pitch a deal for Steph Curry. Boston reportedly has a path of making a deal that works for both sides. Then there is a trade idea from Bleach Report. The Celtics get Steph Curry and the Warriors get Paul George, Chris Sinak, a 27 first round pick, a 2031 first round pick, and a 2032 first round pick swap. Then it says the following things will determine if the Warriors front office will look to improve their roster performance in the first couple of months if Steph Curry looks healthy. And then again, Joe Lacob is focused on building the Warriors' next era after Steph Curry. What Laker wants to do, and this might get Warriors fans mad, but he wants to build the next team around Steph Curry. And then Steph Curry's final comments, Steph Curry on the idea of asking for a trade from the Warriors. I think, honestly, you figure it out in real time. So I want to ask you, do you think the Warriors need to trade Steph Curry?
No. I do think they're comfortable with running their team back because, well, last year they would have had a good chance, I feel like, at winning the chip if everybody was healthy. But this upcoming year, I think it's going to be a little bit harder. I still do think they got a championship team with if Jimmy comes back, the same Jimmy. I feel like it all depends on Jimmy, but Steph, Jimmy, Draymond, Porzingis, and AirPods. I think they can make a decent run at the title. If everything goes right. But I don't think that the Warriors should trade Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry should in his tenure with the Warriors. Now as far as building for the next generation, I mean I agree not trading for Jalen Brown because he is on the older side. So it's like it would have to be a quick rebuild more than anything. Um, and I do think they need to go younger. To be honest. But yeah, I don't think they should trade stuff.
Isn't Jalen Brown like 30? That ain't old.
Bro, bro, in NBA years that is what do you mean?
See, we can't talk about how Jalen Brown carried this Celtics team, but now we talking
I
about
think
it's
no,
the
I
old
think he
side
can
of it.
I think he can carry the Warriors. I'm not doubting that. I think they don't want him because of his mouth, but bro, he 30. If you're gonna rebuild, you need a player that's like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Like you need a really young guy to build your team around. 23 is the lowest, is the highest I go. 18 to 23. 30, that man's already in his prime. He probably got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 more years left for him in the league, bro. Like, if you're gonna rebuild, do a full rebuild.
But if you trade for Jalen Brown, you think the Warriors do you think the Warriors can put the necessary pieces around him to potentially get
No,
to a championship?
no, no, I don't. Their management has been ass since Bob Myers left. So no, I don't think they will.
But I mean, according to this, they just saw it never said age like he was older. They just thought from looking at Jalen Brown, he just can't carry us to say
That's
potentially
cap.
another championship.
I think that's cap. I think that's it. I think he can carry a team. I think it's just his mouth. They ain't want to deal with that mouth because he has
And
the talent to carry them.
and it also said Brandon Przisky contract extension with the Warriors expected to be somewhere in the 22-24 million range annually.
No, hell no, no, no. I'm not paying that boy 20 something million. No, I pay Peyton Watson 20 something million before I pay him 20 something million.
Look, man, if Steph Curry wants to win basketball games and wants to compete for another championship, I think you do need to ask for a trade. If you stay with the Warriors, that's fine. I just don't want to hear them little slick shots saying, man, I wish we could do better on the court. Don't be complaining about how the team sucks when you had the chance to leave. That's all I'm going to say. Because you have a chance. You can ask for a trade. Because they'll let you ask for a trade. You're Steph Curry. You earned the right if you want to move on. I just don't want you to stay on this team and then be crying about how y'all not winning games and y'all not a good team. Because you had the opportunity. It's kind of like when players be signing an extension. I like Bradley Beal. He signed that extension in Washington, but know damn well that team sucked. But then he talking about, we not competitive enough. Yada yada, all that BS.
I mean, you would do the same thing.
Of course.
Would you turn down all that money?
No, I wouldn't. But I'm saying, don't complain about the team is not good and then you want to win, but you have the opportunity to go to a winning team. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling nobody to not take how much the team gives you. I just don't want you to complain. That's just me though. Don't complain when the team, like when the Warriors go on say an 8-game losing streak, then when the reporter asks you how is this team looking so far, then you hit them with the no comment. No, talk. You knew this team weren't good. You knew that. So no, talk to the media and say what you gotta say. Don't hit them with the no comment. We gotta play better. Yada. I don't know. This is your opportunity to potentially go to a championship team. If you go to the Celtics, we're putting Celtics right back up there. Second, might be in the East to win a championship, to potentially like behind Sixers, obviously, or Knicks. We're putting you guys right there. Steph Curry and Jason Tatum?
Him and JT, yeah.
And all you giving up is Paul George?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. And picks? Look. And plus, Steph Curry, what we got? Like, how many more? I'm not counting just regular years. How many more great years of Steph Curry do we even have left? Steph Curry's like, what, 30? I think he's 38?
I think he's like a year or two younger than LeBron. I think he's like 2-3 years younger than LeBron.
Well, LeBron 42. I think Steph Curry's like 30. Steph Curry's either 37 or 38. It's one of those. Because I think he's older than KD. He's one of those.
I'm gonna know, right? He's 38.
Steph Curry's 38.
He's 38,
he just turned 38. So he's gonna hit 40. What we got? Probably maybe 2-3 good years left of Steph.
Yeah, I honestly say like 3 or 4, Jay, because he in good shape, and you know what I'm saying. And he shoots the ball, the best shooter to ever live. So I think he got like a good 3-4 years left in him still. To be honest with you. I think him and LeBron are the same thing. Like they can leave still at greatness. You know what I'm saying? So
if you want to stay with the Warriors for the rest of your career, no one has a problem with you doing that. You deserve to stay there your whole career. You're obviously the greatest Warrior ever. You're one of the greatest point guards ever. You have 4 rings, 2-time MVP. You have all that. Do you want to win, though, is the question. That's what we want to know. Because it feels like if you stay with the Warriors, you're not going to win. Because I know you keep bringing up Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler's not going to be there for the first 2-3 months. So we don't know how they're going to look. We don't know how Porzingis is going to look in the second somewhat stint of the Warriors, kind of. Because this will be going into second year. Then after that, everybody's a mystery. You already
missed a lot of time last year too.
Yes. Draymond Green is whatever at this point. You already don't like AirPods. Then after that, everybody's a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
The Warriors, I know we gonna get into it. The Warriors ain't made a move all free agency. They ain't done nothing.
That's why I
said. So how have you improved your team? How? So it's just like if I would just get ahead of the curve. I would trade him. I would ask him. I said, look, do you want to be here? If you want to be here, I'm going to honor that request. But if you tell me, look, I'm still in like you said, in great shape. I'm still a top 10, arguably top 15 player still in the NBA. I still want to go out. I still want to go for the rings. Let's work with something. Let's work together and find you somewhere where you go potentially win. Because I truly don't think you're winning in Golden State. I don't. LeBron James, I know, and it's in the West. Oh, go ahead. Go read that.
30 is still prime in basketball. Around 32, 33. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, JB still in his prime, but he ain't got that many. After that, he ain't going. You trying to build a team around him, and he just now entering his prime. I don't think they should do that. I think that was the best move not to go for him. AirPods averaging 11.3 points per game. Curry gets hurt, lower body injuries every year. Book it for him to miss 20 games every year. And then Warriors brought back Porzingis. Yeah, they brought back Porzingis. I mean, they ain't had no choice. They ain't had no choice. They had to.
Still not a championship team. So I just don't want to hear no complaining. And then from Joe Lacobs, if you want to move on from the Curry era, trade him then. If that's the case, trade him. If y'all want to move on, because like you said, since Mike Dunleavy been there, they've been terrible. They ain't done nothing.
Done nothing.
They've done absolutely. Like, I know Jimmy Butler was like at the time a decent move, but now it's looking kind of bad because you've only gotten what a few months out of Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
And you paid him 50 some plus $1 million to basically at this moment to do nothing. That looks bad now. It ain't his
Mm-hmm.
fault. You thought Jimmy Butler was gonna be healthy, but it's just
He's
now it looks
playing.
bad.
He's playing decent for him. He was playing decent for him.
So you haven't done nothing. You traded Jordan Poole for old ass Chris Paul. That's what you did. That's a. I get it. Draymond. I get it. But you traded Jordan Poole, who helped them win a championship, for old Chris Paul. Like, what are we doing? You haven't done anything. You actually made it worse. And if that is true that they have come out and basically said we're not a title contender, why would I stay? Why would I go? If I'm the Warriors, if I'm Steph Curry, I'm looking at the Celtics. I'm kind of looking at the Heat. Yes.
Yep, Heat.
If they can do something to match salaries, I'm looking at the Heat. The only thing about Steph Curry is he's making hella money, so it breaks it. He takes a majority of the cap, a lot of the cap. I think he's the highest paid player this year. I think he's making like 60-something million. So, but if I'm the Celtics, if I would do that trade, Paul George,
Houston, go team back over KD.
Another guy asked for a man. Another guy asked for him. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I do it.
I don't know if I can do that one. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that one.
I'm not doing it. They probably asked for, say, a man, maybe Reed, maybe somebody else. Low-key, they probably asked for Jabari.
Philly?
I'm not doing
Philly?
No, they're not doing that.
Trade Maxey and...
You're not trading Maxey, no. No, they're not doing that, bro. They're not doing that. No.
What else?
You trading a young guard and Maxey for old-ass Steph Curry?
Ham, LeBron, and Embiid.
Okay. Good luck with that. Okay.
I'm saying he can probably... Orlando? Ham, Paolo.
I think you can... But can Orlando be a championship team with him, though? That's the thing.
No, I don't think so.
Like, he has to go somewhere where it's championship.
Spurs?
Like, the Spurs isn't bad, low-key. But my thing is, with the Warriors, are the Warriors at this point like, why would we send him to the West? Hey, but low-key, though, the Spurs got a lot of people they got. They give it a Fox for money reasons.
Fox, and then whoever else you want. You ain't getting Harper, though, but...
You probably give a Fox, Devin Vassell, and maybe somebody else.
Keldon?
I forgot Keldon was on the team. Steph and
Wemby? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
They beating the Spurs. They beating the Thunder.
For sure.
So what... Last thing, well, I'll read this. The Warriors would have given Draymond Green a long-term contract if they had successfully traded for LeBron. They did give him just 1 year. And Draymond Green, right? Yeah, and Draymond Green, they said he could have asked for a no-trade clause, but he said that he said something like, let me see if I can find a quote. He said he don't want to be with a team that don't want him, something like that.
Denver? Would Steph go to Denver?
You train Jamal Murray for Steph?
How old is Jamal? Jamal like his late 20s.
Is he like 26 or 7? If I'm guessing, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say 26. I think he's still young. Draymond Green on not getting no trade clause from the Warriors. He said, I think it was something that we could 29. Have. Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought he was like 26, 27. My bad. Draymond Green said, I think it was something that we could have fought over, but it wasn't worth fighting over. You know, I think if the Warriors want to trade me at some point in the season, they want to trade me. I've never been a guy who wants to stay somewhere where I'm not wanted. Well, they did try to flip you last year, brother. They did try to flip you for Giannis. I would have did the same thing. So I sure would have did the same thing.
Yeah, I can't think of no other places that he can go for championship that makes sense.
I think his best fits is either Heat, if they got the pieces to even do it. Spurs is definitely it. And I think Celtics.
Him, JT, and Mitch,
Not Mitch.
and Derek White.
Yeah, it would be what? Derek White, Steph, JT, damn, who y'all for? Damn, who y'all for?
That roster kind of ugly, dog.
Is it Sam Hauser? Is Sam Hauser, JT, then probably Kata or Mitchell Robinson? Is that it? Is that what we rolling out? Yeah, probably. I mean, but you got Steph and JT though, so I'd do it. But like I said, I'm gonna say I would trade Steph Curry. I think if you guys are serious about like y'all not a title contender, trade him. But if Steph Curry wants to stay there, that's fine with me. Just don't be complaining how the team is not a good team and not winning it because you had the chance to leave. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the slick comments. I truly don't want to hear that. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's it for the takeaways. It was a decent amount of good takeaways. All right. We probably could, but let's start with our grades. We're grading every team's off season, so we could go with draft signings. We're gonna do all that. So we're grading every team. We're gonna start with the East all the way down to the last Western Conference team. Let's start with your Detroit Pistons. What grade do you give the Detroit Pistons so far this offseason?
Uh, I give him, I give him a C plus. I thought that flipping Tobias Harris, Karis LeVert, Marcus Sasser, and Isaiah Stewart for John Collins, Gary Harris, Isaiah Joe, and Torian Prince were okay moves, and then re-signing Kevin Hurt and Javante Green, they were decent moves. Because we added more 3-point shooting and Gary Harris, Isaiah Joe, Torian Prince, and John Collins, and still didn't really lose defense. But we still needed that 20-point per game score. We didn't go out there and get that. So I thought they were okay moves. They weren't like anything that put us over the hump per se, but I thought they were decent moves. So I give them like a C plus.
Y'all did get Gary Harris. I never
And I
forget.
don't know how that man still getting contracts, bro. I do not understand it.
Hey, Nuggets Gary Harris was good though. We ain't gonna act like he wasn't good on the Nuggets. You're not gonna do that. He was a hooper. I remember I had him on fantasy. He was decent. Gary Harris was decent on fantasy. Then once he got traded to Orlando, it been downhill since. It been downhill. Now your Pistons, I gave them a C minus. Really, because they didn't get that score, but also you did trade for Isaiah Joe. You did get Torian Prince and Gary Harris. You signed John Collins, your big free agent acquisition. You did lose Tobias Harris. Also, you did resign Kevin Herter. And low key, the Jalen Duran situation kind of hurt y'all. Well, hurt the grade too. That's why it's a C minus because at this point we just don't know yet. Even though we both think he will be there next year, but we just don't know. If they would have signed Jalen Duran, I probably would have put it at maybe a C plus B. But right now it's a C minus because I feel like we talk about it a lot this summer. You didn't really get what you really need. Now at this point, if they would have got say DeRozan, probably would have gave y'all like a B plus. But y'all don't have him, so I'm sticking with a C minus. I think the Pistons have been in the middle because they did make moves, but they just didn't make the most important move that they really need. Let's go with the Celtics. What grade do you get the Boston Celtics this offseason?
The Boston Celtics, I give them a solid C, or a C to C, no C minus. And that's because you guys really didn't do nothing. You flipped JB for Paul George. I felt like you could have kept Jalen Brown and been even better. But I give them a C because they got off of Jalen Brown and his money. But then you go and add Mike Conley, old self, and then you go add Mitchell Robinson because they did need a big to back up Caleb. Um, and then they re-signed with Ron Harper, Kada, and Jordan Walsh. So like they made some moves, but there wasn't nothing really spectacular. I think they just did the necessary things to have a complete roster around JT. So I give them a C minus.
Do they have a potential of getting a B minus?
No.
I have them C plus / B minus because you did make moves, and I'm gonna say it all the time. Jalen Brown is clearly better than Paul George, but you did get Paul George back at least, a good player. Mike Conley, I still don't know what he's gonna do on this team. I truly don't know. But Mitchell Robinson, you did need a center depth, and Mitchell Robinson for 20 plus minutes can give you that. So I think they made good enough moves. I don't think they're like splashy moves, but I give them like a C plus because they didn't. Yes, trade Jalen Brown probably would make it bad, but I think right now at C plus it's good. Real quick, is this Celtics team right now better than the Celtics team last year?
I don't think so.
A lot of people think this team is better than last year's team.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I just wanted to ask that real quick. Next team, the New York Knicks. What grade do you give them this offseason?
I mean, the Knicks really didn't do nothing. They really, if we being honest, they really just re-signed their roster back. So if anything, I mean they grabbed Andre Drummond. That was a good backup replacement for them, to be honest with you. So if anything, I give them a C. They re-signed Jose to a 3-year deal. They got Jordan Clarkson back. They signed Landry Shamet to a 4-year deal. So I give them a solid C.
You know how this works, bro. All defending champions bring back the same players. It's gonna be the
That's
same.
like exactly why they're not gonna win again.
What was the last team that brought back the same team won championship? What, the Warriors? Basically, they brought back the same team and won.
I think we have a KD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave it a C because all you did was basically replace Mitchell Robinson with Andre Drummond. That's all you did. That's literally all they did.
Legit, all they did.
I don't know how I don't know. I think Mitchell Robinson brought like rebounding. Obviously, Drummond could do that, but like rebounding defense.
Yeah, it was the defense.
Drummond's not a defensive player though, so it's like I don't know how this works. Because Drummond, man, he was bad in the playoffs, man. He can't. I mean, he be shooting little corner threes and stuff now, but outside of that, it's like, But yeah, like you said, re-signed Jose, brought back Jordan Clarkson, brought back Shamet. They brought back. It's the same team, bro. Just with Drummond now, it's the same exact team. The Cleveland Cavaliers. What grade do you give them?
Bro, I give them a D. I ain't gonna lie to you. I give them a D. You re-sign Thomas Bryant. You extend Donovan Mitchell for give him an extension, 4-year extension, and then you sign Mario Hezonja. That man been out the league for I don't know how long. That man's been out the league for I don't know how long. So granted, he might have been playing. Granted, he's probably been playing well overseas. He's probably been playing well overseas, but still, bro, he's been out of the league for a minute. Oh, let me see what he averaged. Overseas, he averaged 17.5, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds, bro. And he shot 36 from the 3. What he shoot from the field? And he shot 46 from the field. First off, the international 3 is shorter than the NBA 3. And you still only shooting 36%. So that's that. So it's like you guys really didn't even make no moves for real. So and then the moves that y'all did make doesn't necessarily help your team. So I give them a D. Damn, they want to give them an F, but
I thought about giving them an F too. I gave them a D minus because I feel like they was just basically waiting on LeBron and did nothing. They didn't do anything. Like, I mean, well, you did sign Mario Hezonja, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Hezonja was really good in the NBA. Like, I mean, he played on the Magic, he played on the Knicks. He didn't really do anything. My thing is he gonna start? Who knows at this point?
Probably not.
So you basically go from LeBron James to possibly Kuminga to now Mario Hezonja. Wow, that's a big downgrade. So they haven't done anything. I gave them a D minus because they just didn't make no legit moves. Like they just didn't do anything. It's the same team as last year, and that same team got spanked and got BTA by the Knicks. So D minus. Toronto Raptors. Can we put incomplete? As we waiting on the Kawhi, I put incomplete.
Nah, I actually gave them a grade because I'm speculating that Kawhi is going to actually be there. So,
Oh, okay then. Okay.
Well, I gave them a B plus. I think trading for Kawhi, that really did a lot for them. I mean, they signed Elijah Martin. I don't even know who that guy is, to be honest with you. And then they got Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson is Kyle Anderson. So, but it's really because of that Kawhi trade. Getting Kawhi, I gave them a B plus.
I really gave them incomplete because I don't know what's gonna happen. I at this point I was at the point where I think it will still happen, but now it's like, what are we waiting on? Like either y'all know something or y'all don't. Pick. I gave it incomplete, but I roll with you. I give it a B plus if Kawhi Leonard is on the team. If Kawhi Leonard's on there, I'm with you. B plus easily. You got Kawhi Leonard, you replace him with freaking Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick. Like, be serious. You gave up nothing. The Atlanta Hawks. What grade do we give them?
I gave the Atlanta Hawks. I gave them a C plus. I think.
Plus.
I think re-signing CJ was a big deal. To get him to help Kingston Flemings and mentor Kingston Flemings, and then give some of those other guys some more tutelage. And then on top of that, trading for Luke Dort, I thought that was good. Trading for Aaron Wiggins, I thought that was good. Getting Ryan Nembhard, I thought that was a decent pickup too. I think they had a bunch of decent pickups. Nothing that was like too crazy. So I give them a C.
I gave them C plus. They made some solid moves, like you said, Luke Dort, Aaron Wiggins, resigning CJ. Like they made like good moves that they needed, like defense and shooting. Those guys are gonna help them. Those guys are gonna play. So the Hawks, they get a C plus. It's not like they made this splashy move. Like obviously, if they would have got say a Giannis or something, like they didn't make that move, but they made solid moves. So I give them a C plus. This the Hawks, yeah, C plus, cool. The Philadelphia 76ers, this should be easy, right?
A
plus.
A plus.
Yes, come on.
You got Ramon James, you got Jalen Brown, you got KCP, you got Dean Wade, you got Anthony Son. Like, bro, they're stacked. They stacked over there. So like you added some bench players, and then you got LeBron and Jalen Brown. So I think that was they had a really good offseason. They had a really good offseason. Everything really just depends on Joel Embiid. That's it.
They would have got an A plus just from getting Jalen Brown, but now you add an extra plus because of LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it, it was basically the Sixers traded Quentin Grimes for LeBron James. If you look at it, Quentin Grimes on the Lakers now. That's what it. Hey, if you look at it that way, just traded Quentin Grimes for LeBron. That's a steal. Hey, Paul George has basically made a lot of good. Has made super teams if you think about it.
Him and AD. If you trade AD, you get the number one pick. If you trade Paul George, you get a super team.
No facts. You saw that picture though?
No, I actually.
It was cause he helped with the Thunder, traded. Mm-hmm. He helped with this team because obviously if Jalen Brown isn't there, they don't get Bron. So he helped basically get LeBron and Jalen Brown. But it was another team that he helped. I forgot which one it was. I think it was the Pacers. The Pacers, because he helped. They became like really, really good. Mm-hmm. You trade Paul George, you get all these good players. Like it's crazy. Hey, Paul George has made two really good teams. It's crazy. But yeah, Sixers get A plus. You get LeBron James. You get Jalen Brown. Like you said, sign Anthony Simon, sign KCP, a really good pickup. Dean Wade coming off your bench. Like, they made a lot of great moves. And, I mean, we expect a lot. And, next week is going to be the schedule release. So, we expect the Sixers. They said we expect the Sixers to get the maximum games, which is 35 games. So, we're going to see them a lot.
On TV, yeah, we should.
Yep, we're going to see them a lot. The
As long
Orlando
as
Magic.
Joel Embiid played in every game that's televised, I'm
He's
cool
not
with
playing
that.
in all 35 games because I guarantee it's going to be 2 games back to back. He's not playing all 35. I guarantee he won't. Next team, the Orlando Magic. What grade do we give them?
A D-.
I gave them D too.
Dog, all y'all. First off, y'all release Jonathan Isaac, then sign him back, and then you signed Javon Carter back. He played okay for them, and then all you did was add Vucevic, an old Vucevic, bro. Y'all get a D-, bro.
They didn't do it. Hey, knowing you for your hate of Wendell Carter, could Vucevic steal his starting spot?
Yes, he could. Yes, he could.
Then Angel Reese gonna be dating the bench player?
Ah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, hey man, he still make more money than her. So,
duh. Well, what? No.
even with all her
Yeah.
endorsements, I still think he make more money than her.
Well, she's more popular.
So. Yeah, for sure.
Ugh.
Long term, she'll probably make more money than him.
Damn, for real?
Probably long term, yeah. I can see it. I can see her getting a deal with like Playboy or all these other makeup companies and stuff like that. I can see her getting a lot of deals.
First thing came out your mouth, Playboy. That's the first thing. Yes, sir. That's the first thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is crazy. First thing that come out your mouth is Playboy.
Sir.
You could have said any other one first. First thing you say is Playboy is crazy.
Man, I can see because the first thing I thought was endorsement deal, seeing her on the Playboy bunny cover, bro. Man, I buy that magazine. That issue right there, I go to Walmart, spend $14 on however much it costs on that magazine. I support. I'm a supporter.
All right, brother. Loki though, I gave them a D. They didn't do anything. Like you said, they resigned. They cut John. I mean, it's like he never left. Javon Carter, he was there last year. He back. All you did was sign Vucevic. Come on now. And Vucevic having a terrible year, especially when he was on the freaking Celtics. He was terrible. So y'all ain't do anything. So y'all got the same team that blew a 3-1 lead. Come on, man. Nah. Yeah, y'all get a D. Next team, the Miami Heat. What grade do we give them?
I thought it was the Charlotte Hornets.
It is. Oh, yeah. You're right. You know why? Because I forgot when I was putting the list, I forgot the Hornets, so I had to put them like on the side. I forgot to write them down like in order. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. The Charlotte Hornets. What grade do we give them?
I give them a C+. I think that, flipping LaMelo and Miles Bridges, I think that was not the right move. I thought they should have kept them and continue to see that nucleus grow. And all they needed was a big, and then the big they drafted. I thought Bro would have been a nice piece for them. I don't know if he would have been like the franchise big for them, but I definitely thought he would have been better than what they drafted last year. But I give him a C+ because you flipped LaMelo and Miles Bridges and Josh Green and basically got Nas Reed, Royce O'Neal, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Grayson Allen, and then you resigned Kobe White. So I thought they made decent moves to try to make up for LaMelo and Miles Bridges. Like I said, me personally, I just wouldn't have did that. I would have kept them together.
They got some solid role players.
Yeah,
they got solid role players. I give the Hornets that. I gave them C+. I know you, like you said, you hate the trading for LaMelo, but I still think they made solid moves. Signing back Kobe White, obviously trading for Nas Reed, trading for Royce O'Neal, trading for Grayson Allen. Those are solid like role players. And I think those guys are definitely going to help them on like a young team like that. Is now you adding them with Brandon Miller and Kyle Knippel. So I think what they did this offseason, and drafting the rookie big, and I know is it Chris Anderson? I think.
point guard. Yeah.
He didn't play good to summer league, no. But
I knew that was gonna happen, bro. Him and the Bulls drafted. I knew they wasn't gonna play good.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till we get to the
Don't worry.
Bulls.
Oh God, don't hate. Oh God, we might skip the Bulls, y'all. We might skip the Bulls. I don't want to hear the hate. But no, the Hornets, they get a C plus. I thought they made solid good moves. I really do. Even though they got rid of their superstar, I thought they made good moves. So I get the Hornets C plus. Next team, the Miami Heat. What grade do we give them?
I get the Miami Heat a B minus. I think most of that is trading for Giannis. But also you resign Andrew Wiggins, Fontecchio, who's a really good shooter. You resigned him. You got Bobby Portis and you got Tim Hardaway. So they made some good moves. While departing from Tyler, Jaime, Norman Powell, and Khalil Ware. So I thought they did really good. So I give them a B. I give them a B.
I gave them a B. I mean, that's majority
Mm.
because of Giannis, if we're being honest. But like you said, you did get Bobby Portis back in the trade too. You did sign Tim Hardaway. You brought back Fontecchio. You did resign Wiggins. We still got to see what the roster is. I don't know what Pat Riley is doing. Like, brother, we in August now. Make some moves, brother. Like, what you doing? Like, your roster's incomplete, and training camp is around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Training camp is gonna be literally in like a month plus. So make some moves. But getting Giannis puts you at a B plus automatically, but also getting Hardaway a $6 man a year candidate and Bobby Portis a great role player. I get the Miami Heat a B because Pat Riley finally made a move. He finally said, you know what? Forget what Daniel be saying all the time, talking about not trade for superstars. I'm gonna do it. Said forget it. Next team, the Milwaukee Bucks. What grade do we give them this offseason?
The Milwaukee Bucks is crazy because I low key give them like a B plus. I damn near wanted to give them an A, but I give them a B plus because you got back a haul for Giannis. You got back Khalil Weir, a really good young big. You got Jaime, you got Caprinas, you got Tyler Hero, and then on top of that, you traded for Karis LeVert. So they got some decent pieces. And then they re-signed Usman Dang. He played good for them.
Yeah, he did,
When he
man.
got a chance to start. So I like them resigning him. Pete Nance played okay for them. Even though Gary Trent was out here stealing money, re-signing him. So I thought the Bucks had a really good offseason. So I give them a B plus.
Yeah, drafting two
And then
good
the rookies,
rookies.
yeah,
Yeah. I gave them a B plus. Thought they did pretty good after losing one of the best players in NBA history. I thought they did pretty good. Like you said, getting Tyler, Jaime. Man, they gave up a lot for him now that I look at it. Jaime, Yakachonis, Khalil Ware. Gave up a lot, but those are all good players. And re-signing Gary Trent, drafting two good rookies. The Bucks made a lot of good moves. I do believe we are like I think the Bucks aren't gonna be as bad as we think they are.
nah, they not, they not gonna be that bad, bro. I think they gonna be in like that 11, well, like what they was last year, like 11, 12, 13. I think they're gonna be around there still. But they
Could
not
they
they
not fight
don't, they're
for
not bad.
playing though? Could they not fight for the last playing spot?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think they
No.
can. They got an okay-ish team to fight for 10th spot in the East. I think they can.
Who it's gonna either be them or Charlotte.
Who you think better, Charlotte or them?
Charlotte.
No, I probably pick Charlotte too. They got if we go down the list in that matchup, they got two of the best players in the
Yeah.
on the court with Brandon and Khan.
Mm-hmm.
So
And don't forget Nas. Nas is
Nas
probably
is he
is
third?
he yeah, Nas is probably better than everybody on the Bucks.
Wow, that's telling. Is Kobe White better than everybody on the Bucks? Mm.
Mm. Is he better than Tyler?
That's a good question.
Would you take Nas over Tyler?
Yeah, I would. Kobe White or Tyler Hero? Because low key though, even though Tyler been a starter damn near his whole career, I kind of put them in the same tier, which is
They do
crazy.
the same shit. Yeah, they literally the same player down there.
Kobe or Tyler Hero? I don't know. That's a good question. I honestly don't know who's the better player between them two. I don't know. That's a good question. Come back to me on that. I come back.
I'm leaning Kobe, honestly.
kind of
I'm
leaning towards
leaning
Tyler
Kobe.
low key, but it ain't a clearing. It's show not clearing. I don't know. That's a good question. Next team. Oh God, here we go. The Chicago Bulls. What grade do you give them this offseason?
I ain't gonna hate. I give him a C. I give him a C. I think add Norman Powell, and then trading and getting Nick Claxton. I thought those were two really good pickups to add next to Montez and Caleb. The only thing, like I said, I don't like is them wasting that 15th pick, bro. That's the only thing I don't like. But other than that, I think they did okay. They did okay this offseason.
All right. Now when he dropped 10 points per game, don't be saying nothing.
He's
Don't
not,
be
bro.
saying
He's
nothing
not
crazy.
gonna drop 10 points. I don't even think he's gonna drop 9 points. 8. He probably drop around 5 to 6 points, bro.
But I mean, he's gonna get like I think he is gonna get significant tick though. Like I think he's gonna get probably at least 15
Patrick
minutes per
Williams.
game. Patrick Williams sucks, bro. I'm over. Like, forget him. Forget Patrick. Forget that dude. No.
He's gonna be a 6 man.
Who? Patrick Williams?
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
gonna
hear
be
you.
a 6 man. Yeah, he gonna be a 6 man.
He can go, bro. He can go. Like Patrick Williams, like I ain't
Hold
gonna
on,
lie.
hold on. He said, "What bro said? Well, tone shifter.
Ship son?
Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Tyler Hero is average.
We didn't
That's
say
why I
he was
said it's a
weak.
debate. Who better, him or Kobe White? That's what he was
I mean,
saying.
that's two good players, but I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know who's better. I truly don't know who's better between those two. I think that's a
I'm
good
like I said,
that's a good question.
I'm leaning Kobe. I like Kobe defense better. I
I don't
think
think
Kobe's
none of them
better
good
got better
defense.
defense. Nah, but I think Kobe is better defensively than him.
You know what? I probably lean towards Tyler because I think he's a better passer. That's it. If I had to pick. Back to the Bulls. Come on, brother. Patrick Williams can move around. The Bulls got to take the L and release that dude. Take the L. Because you ain't good. Nobody's taking that contract. No one. Sorry. No one's taking Tyler Hero. I mean, no one's taking Patrick Williams'
Patrick
contract. No
Williams.
one's doing that.
Mm.
No one's doing that. So, oh man, I forgot. We still got Rob Dylan. Oh my God.
Yeah, Rob got to get tick, bro. That 15 pick ain't getting no tick, bro. He ain't getting no tick, bro. He not getting no tick, bro.
You think he'll be in G League all year?
Yes, yes.
There's no way.
He might average 15 in the G League. He might.
Wow.
That's crazy. I gotta keep tabs on the on the G League player the entire year.
Oh wow. I mean, because you got Trey Jones.
He not
Okay,
getting
because
tick
I'm
over
looking
him.
at like bench players, like who's gonna get tick. Zach Collins is gonna get tick because he's the backup big. I
Yep,
think they still got Jalen Smith. Yeah, they still got Jalen Smith, who was decent last year for them.
yep.
You
He
got
getting tick.
Trey Jones, who was
He
decent
getting tick.
when he got traded over there. Decent. Uh, is Noah Singay,
Rob,
even though he getting benched in summer league, which is crazy.
he
He's
probably
six
won't get no
eleven.
tick. He
He's
probably won't
six
get no
eleven.
tick. He probably gonna be in the G League with bro.
He was the 12th pick, bro.
The Bulls don't can't draft, bro. If the Bulls don't get 1 through 5, they cannot draft.
Hey, why they
They hit
showed
on
that?
Jimmy. They hit on Jimmy, but other than that, and Taj,
Is Taj Gibson a hit?
yeah, Taj Gibson was good. Taj Gibson was
I
a
think he was
solid,
a good
solid
player,
NBA.
but I don't think
He's a
of like,
solid
oh,
NBA
that's
player.
a hit.
He's a solid NBA player. They
Yeah,
hit on a solid. What other solid NBA players can you say that we hit on in the last couple of years besides Montes? And
couple of
Montes was a top
years.
10. Montes was a top 15 pick.
I could say Laurie Marketing was a hit.
Yeah, but he went.
It
He didn't stay with
was,
us. He didn't
but but
stay
in
with
that
us
but,
though.
but he was good though. What he stayed? What two? What about what 3 years? Was it 2 3 years?
And he had one good year with us.
Was it one good year?
Yeah.
But I thought he was good like throughout though. Maybe not like great. Because remember, he was getting the Dirk comparisons. But I know he was still good though.
And he was what, like 7th or 8th, right?
I think he was a top 10 pick. He was, well, don't say. Let me see.
Oh, I got you.
He was the 7th pick. He was the 7th pick in
Yeah.
2017.
So, bro, if we don't get a top 10 pick, bro, the Bulls generally
He
don't
stayed
hit
with
on
us
their pick.
for 4 years. He gave us 15 rookie year, then 18 the next year, 14, 13. I mean, he was good. He was a good
So
player.
2 years, two really good years. His rookie year and then next year he did, because he regressed after that. Because we thought he was going to take the next step after his sophomore year, but he didn't.
Yeah, but look at him now. He's really good.
But if the
On the
Bulls
Jazz.
don't get a top 10 pick, bro, they don't hit. They usually don't hit.
I don't know. I think Tom Gibson is a good player. Like he was good for us, but I don't
That's
look
why
at him and
that's why
say
I'm
that's a
calling it a
hit.
hit. That if you were a good solid role player in the NBA, I consider that a hit. Because we have so many draft picks that we done wasted on, and they don't even, that's not even in the league no more, or that's just in the G League. Like, that can
I
at
mean,
least contribute to winning.
in the last couple of years, like who did we hit on like that? It gotta be Laurie Marketing off the top of my head. Laurie Marketing and Caleb Wilson. It gotta be. It
You
had.
said how long? You said the last 10 years.
Yeah, let's go with the last 10. Let's go with the last 10 years.
Caleb,
Okay.
Montes,
Okay, yes. I give you that one. Yeah, I forgot
Ayo,
about one. Yes, I'm giving
Ayo,
you that. Yes, that's 3.
Kobe,
Yes, 4.
Daniel Gafford,
Eh, I don't know. He was bad with us.
Wendell,
Well, you hate Wendell, so I don't know. That's up to you. Was that a hit or not? Because he was a.
Bobby Portis.
I'm okay with Bobby.
That's
I'm good with that.
that's the 2015. So
So
7
that's
players out of the last.
you give Wendell a
But
hit, even though he was. Yeah.
yeah, I'll give Wendell a hit.
All right
I'll give
then. Okay,
Wendell a
that's
hit.
cool. That's
Bobby
cool.
Portis was the 22nd pick.
Okay, then yes, he was good
Wendell
for
was
us,
Wendell was the 7th pick.
and he was below mid.
Kobe was the 7th pick.
Good player.
Ayo was the 38th pick, second round.
Good player. That's a hit.
Montes was 11th,
That's a good pick.
and Caleb.
We know he's gonna be good, so that's a
So in the
hit.
last 10 years, we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 picks. 7 out of 20 picks, dog. In the last 10
I don't
years.
even know who the other 20 picks are.
Denzel
Wait,
Valentine and a whole bunch of
ass.
other boo players. That's
I
35%. So in the last 20, we only hit on 7 picks in the last 20. That's 35%. That's terrible. That's terrible. Whoever is doing our draft, a player evaluation, they suck, bro. We
wait.
can
You gave
even go
Daniel
back to
Gafford a hit.
2010.
You gave Daniel
Yeah,
Gafford a hit.
yeah, I'll give Daniel Gafford a hit. He is starting big. Daniel Gafford is decent, bro.
No, but I
He's
think
solid. He's solid.
but I think when there's a hit, it gotta be with us though. He didn't really for
Well,
us.
if that's the case, it's really only 3 then. Caleb,
That's how I
Montes.
know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think that's like
Well, 4. Caleb, Montes, Ayo, and
Kobe.
Kobe. And Kobe. Well, if you want to give Wendell too. So
No,
5.
I was asking you, do you want to get Wendell? Because Wendell, Loki was just, Wendell was whatever. Well, you said
Okay, if
Bobby
we do 4,
Portis,
that's only
huh?
20%. That's terrible. That's
Okay,
terrible.
you get Bobby a hit because I think Bobby was good with us,
Okay, I'll give Bobby a hit. That's still 25%.
bro.
That shit's terrible.
Wendell, 3 years, he averaged 10 points, 11 and 10. He couldn't even give us 12.
Man, 5 out of 20 players, bro. The Bulls need help drafting. Their player evaluation is terrible, bro. Terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Daniel Gafford, then we'll move on. Actually, I'll go Daniel Gafford, then Bobby, we do gotta like keep it moving. Where Daniel Gafford at? What he do with the Bulls? Bro, he played 2 years for the Bulls and only gave us 5 points and 4 points, and gave us 2 boards and 3 boards. That's not a hit, bro. That's not a hit. Nah, I can't give you that. Now, if he was like how it was when he was on that little year with the Wizards, and then how he is with the Mavericks, got you. But
That's
he
why I
didn't do
gave it
nothing.
hit because he turned out to a solid
But
player.
he didn't do anything for us, though. He didn't do nothing for us. Like, now, let me go to Bobby real quick. I think Bobby was decent with us. I think he was decent. Where you at, Bobby?
Yeah, bro. If we don't draft in the top 10, we're terrible.
Bobby played 4 years for us. He gave us the first 2 years weren't all that, but then after that, he gave us 13 and 14 years. You could pick if it was a hit or not. You could pick.
The
It's
Bulls
whatever.
are terrible at drafting, though. Terrible.
But for my Bulls grade, I gave them a B minus. Thought they did good. Get Norman Powell, get a scorer, get Nick Claxton. You get a big that can rim protect, rebound the ball well, and you drafted Caleb Wilson, who's going to be a starting forward, and you can argue could be the rookie of the year. I think they say I think he has the highest odds to win rookie of the year. I think they say he has that now. But I thought they made some good moves this is the first time in free agency the Bulls made some decent moves in a while. So I had to give the Bulls a good grade. I gave them a B minus. They did good. The Brooklyn Nets, what grade do we give them? I gave them a D. They ain't do nothing.
I give him a C. I think adding Mo Wagner, he's a decent backup big.
They did. I
Adding
forgot.
Julius,
Oh yeah, you're
and
right.
then Keon Ellis. I think that was a good addition to him. And then re-signing Daron Sharp. I thought whenever Daron Sharp started for Nick Claxton when he was hurt, he played really well. I think he can rebound well. I think he's a double machine, to be honest. And then Josh Minott. Josh Minott played decent whenever he got sick as well. So I thought they made some okay moves, nothing really crazy. So it was really mostly the Julius Randle. So I gave him a C.
You know what? I take that back. I'm giving them a C minus. They did trade for Julius Randle. They did sign Mo Wagner. Daron Sharp is a solid big man. They made some decent moves. And Keon Ellis. I think Keon Ellis is like underrated. Like he's a really good defender. He can shoot the three here and there, but he's a really good defender. Yeah, they did make some good moves. I give the Nets a C minus. I mean, they're still gonna be a bad team, but they made solid moves this offseason. And obviously getting
Mikhail.
Markel Brown. Markel Brown. So yeah, they made some solid moves. I give them C minus. My bad for giving y'all a D. My bad. Next team, the Indiana Pacers. What grade do you give them?
I give the Pacers a C minus. I think adding Kelly Oubre, adding some forward depth that was good, and adding Larry Nance Jr. I thought that was a okay move as well. So I gave him a C minus.
They get a C minus because they got Kelly Oubre, a solid role player. Outside of that, this really the same team. Larry Nance is at this point is whatever. I don't know how much tick he'll get for the Pacers. But getting Kelly Oubre who can defend, who can score and shoot the three well, like basically somewhat of a 3 and D coming off the bench. I like the move. I like the move that the Pacers made. I give them a C minus. Uh
Who
Last
y'all
team in the
drafted this
East.
year? I forgot who y'all
I don't
drafted.
think I don't think they really drafted like no one great. They did get what's his name? Braden Smith from Purdue.
He played boo boo or something like. I
He was
remember
good
that.
in college. So.
Yeah.
He was good in college. Last team in the East, the Washington Wizards. What grade do
Oh,
you get them?
that's easy. That's an A plus, dog.
I ain't getting them an A, but
What? Drafting AJ. I mean, well, Anthony Davis came in the middle of the
they
season,
was
but
already there.
yeah,
So
yeah. But drafting AJ that alone gives you an A. Re-signing Trey Young, I think that was good. You got a backup big in DeAndre Ayton. So I thought that was good. And then you bring back Chris Middleton to help those young guys, and mentor them some more. But yeah, I get them an A because they drafted. I get them an A plus because they drafted AJ and they
you know what?
re-signed Trey.
I forgot about Chris Middleton. So they were gonna add DeRozan with that team. Wow, man, that's
No,
a
that's ugly.
is that is that the Timu super team?
Come on, Timu.
I'm asking. I'm
Low key,
asking.
low key.
They did add the road. That's a solid team. That's solid as hell, bro. Ain't no way Anthony Davis looking like wow. This team, I don't want to be here. But I gave them a B plus. I mean, Chris Middleton is solid. I mean, Trey Young resigned, but it's like he wasn't going nowhere. I felt like he was always going to stay in Washington. I mean, they said they was going to sign him once they traded him, and I gave B plus really because of AJ. Like you always tell me, you can't mess this up. You drafted arguably. Hold on, wait. What about Boston? I don't think you were here when we gave Boston. I gave Boston C plus, potentially B minus territory because of what they did. I forgot what grade he gave them.
I think I gave him a C.
We gave them a C. We gave Boston a C plus. They made solid moves, but nothing like they could put them over like B plus or like A territory. But Boston is C plus. But now the Wizards, they get a B. They get a B plus. Get drafted AJ. Okay moves, but everybody Anthony Davis and Trey Young was already on the team, so it's like I can't really grade y'all off that. So I gave the Wizards a B. They did good for what they could do. All right, now we're in the West. What grade do we give the OKC Thunder?
Bro, I get them a D. Well, no, I take
wow.
that back. I get them a C because they got off Luke Dort, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, and they freed up some cap. And then you re-sign Isaiah Hardenstein, and you re-sign Kenrich Williams. So I give them a C only because they got Hardenstein back and they got some money off their books.
And they made some good draft picks too. That could arguably make them in B minus territory for drafting good. Bringing back Isaiah Hardenstein. I thought those were like key moves. Like you said, gotten off Lou Dort contract, $17 million. Trading Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe. I give them a B minus. I thought they made some solid moves and they saved some money. Bro, did you see? I know you was on vacation, but like people in the comments were talking about, like people on Twitter was like, man, they gave that offer sheet to Spencer Jones so they could just mess up the Nuggets. Because if the Nuggets basically matched, which they did, they damn near be in the second apron. And if he would have stayed, and if he would have still, like if Spencer Jones would have signed with the Thunder, I think they would have still been in like the first apron or something. Man,
yeah, that was smart. That was smart. Sam Presti is a genius, bro.
Man, he really is, bro. Like this is super checker. This is super chess, bro, and nowhere near checkers, bro. He's doing it great. Next team, the San Antonio Spurs, probably the highest grade. Well, actually, take that back to Sixers. Second highest grade out of everybody out of these teams. What grade do you give them?
I give them an A. Re-signing Victor to a 5-year extension. Re-signing Julian Champagnie. Adding some more forward depth and getting Tobias Harris. Re-signing Harrison Barnes. And then drafting some center help and some forward help. They drafted Malik Brown from Duke. They drafted Jaden Quintance from Kentucky. And then they got they got another
Reed from UConn.
yeah.
Is it Terry? It's Reed. I know the last name's Reed, but yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they should get an A.
I get them A plus. I thought they made great moves. Drafting well, signing Tobias Harris, re-sign Harrison Barnes, re-sign Julian Champagnie. Like you said, obviously extended Vic. Like, come on now. Like they made some really great moves that's gonna help them get to the next level. The Spurs get an A plus from me, honestly. Like this was an A plus offseason. Low key though, they've been in the lab too. I've been seeing a lot of videos of them. And it looked like the Spurs, they've been hooping. They've been in the lab, bro.
I ain't been seeing no videos of the Spurs.
Oh, I see it all the time.
I've just been seeing hella videos of LaMelo and Ant.
I've been seeing a lot of them. It's been like Vic, De'Aaron Fox, Tobias Harris, Harrison Barnes. Been a lot of videos.
I seen the ones with Fox in it. I seen them.
They said Vic been in Texas really with De'Aaron Fox. Well, because I think Fox is from. I think he's from Houston.
Or yeah, he's from. I know you're a Texas boy. I know that.
Yeah, he's from Texas. So, but they say he's been working out with him, like staying with him, like majority of time. I mean, Vic is just. And I think they're in Paris. They're in France now. I saw that video. It's Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Harrison Barnes, Tobias, De'Aaron, like all of them in France with Wemby. And they just practicing. They hooping. And then Wemby little brother in there. Oh God. His little brother
Oh
gonna come
yeah,
in
I
there.
seen. Yeah, I seen. Hey, his little brother gonna be nice.
I
He
don't
ain't
know
gonna.
nothing about him. I
His
don't know
little
anything.
brother. His little brother gonna be nice. He ain't gonna be as well. I don't know. He might hit a growth spurt, but he gonna be nice. He can pass. He gonna be nice.
How old is he?
I think he like. I know he's still in high school. I think he like 15, 16,
Oh, so he
maybe
still got about 3
17.
years left until he come in the
Yeah, he
NBA.
got. Nah,
I'm
he
looking for
probably
it.
got about like about 2 or 3 more. I think he like 16 or 17. One of them. Cause I think he like a junior. Either he a junior or he. I think he a junior.
So he'll be going into his junior year.
Uh,
Man, they got all these tall people, man.
yeah, have you seen his sister? His sister's nice too.
He got a sister that who?
Yeah, he is. No, he's 19.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
for real?
so I think he come out. I think he come out either this year. Yeah, I think he come out this year.
Oh wow, we have another Wimbyana in the NBA. But he's
Yeah, he
nowhere
come
near
out
as
this
tall
year.
as him.
No, he's 6'8".
What? Oh wow, and his older brother is 7'6". Okay, all right.
Wait, Victor's older brother is 7'6".
Well, no, I was talking about his younger brother. I was saying like his
Oh,
older brother is 7'6", which was Wimby. That's what I was talking about. I
yeah,
don't know.
his
I
sister
think
decent
it's
though.
Victor oldest. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
his
I'm not
sister
gonna lie. I
24. His sister. He only got two siblings. His sister and then his little brother.
don't know. Oh,
Damn,
so
his
he
little
the
brother got
oldest.
the same birthday as whatchamacallit. Yeah.
The Denver Nuggets. What grade do we give them?
The Denver Nuggets. I,
I know what you want to say. I
I
know.
low key want to get on my D, bro. Like y'all ain't
I know.
really do nothing. You re-signed Tyus Jones. You
Oh, he was
signed back.
ass. He was ass.
You signed back Spencer Jones with that ugly jumper. You go add Marvin Bagley. Like okay, Marvin Bagley for the athleticism and rebounding. Only little signing I like is the Lonnie Walker one. So I get him a D. I get him a
So let
D
me get this
minus.
straight. If they decide Lonnie Walker 24 hours ago, you would have gave them an F?
Yes, yes,
Hey, that's
yes. Lonnie Walker
crazy.
is the only reason why they got a D.
Hey, man. That is crazy. That's actually sad. Lonnie Walker makes y'all go from fast to fail to barely passing. Barely. And I mean barely. I ain't gonna lie, I gave the Nuggets a D. Bro, they ain't do nothing. Let's be honest. They did nothing. We talked about last year's offseason how their bench was great. Their bench probably got a little bit worse. And it's only because they kind of in cap hell to a degree. Like, they kind of struggling. You resign Spencer Jones for some reason. Peyton Watson might not even be there. Now, Peyton Watson ain't there. Y'all show get an F. He's arguably your best role player. Well, he is your best role player. Let's be honest. He's our best player off the bench. So you let Tim Hardaway go. You sign, like you said, Tyus Jones, garbage. Marvin Bagley, bust. Like, come on, man. They ain't do nothing, bro. They get a D. Move on. Los Angeles Lakers. What grade do we give them?
The Lakers. I give the Lakers a solid. No, I give the Lakers a B plus. I thought they did well turning around after losing Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, LeBron. Jackson Hayes, Rui, and DeAndre Ayton, and turning into Zaire Williams, Matisse Thybulle, Colin Sexton, Modest Veli, Kevin Looney, Walker Kessler, Jaden Hardy, Quentin Grimes. I think, and then resigning Austin Reeves. I give them a B plus. I think they did a good turnaround by adding some shooting, adding some defense with Walker Kessler and Kevin Looney. So I think they did a decent job. I give him a B plus.
I gave them a B plus. They did good. They did good. I don't know if A is the one, but B plus.
Nah, they're not credit A. Yeah,
Yeah, I give them B plus. Like, you know, like you said, Quinn Grimes, resigning Austin Reeves, drafting Cameron Carr, signing Walker Kessler, signing Manu. Those are good moves. And low key though, they did sign Matisse Thybulle. They did sign Matisse Thybulle to come off the bench. So I mean, they made some really good moves. Rob Pelinka could do the most he can. I give the I give the Lakers a B plus. You know, they can own. I mean, this is this is the team for Luka, I guess. So they did good though. They made some good moves. Houston Rockets. What grade do we give them?
We forgot about drafting Cameron Carter. You said that?
I
We
said
haven't
Cameron
drafted
Carter.
Cameron
I
Carter?
did say draft
Yeah,
Cameron
okay,
Carter.
okay, yeah.
I did say that.
The Houston Rockets, I give the Houston Rockets a C minus, bro. And that's only because you re-signed Tari Eason and you got Marcus Smart. But if we being honest, they really didn't do anything either. But yeah, I give them a C minus.
If we're being honest, all they did was just get Marcus Smart. That's all they did. I mean, Tari Eason was already he most likely was gonna be on the team. They didn't really do that much. I gave them a C plus because the Marcus Smart move is a solid move. It's a solid move that's gonna help their bench, give them point guard depth and shooting off the bench. I get the Rockets a C plus. It's a good move, but it's like y'all only just made one move, so you know. Minnesota Timberwolves. What grade do we give them?
The Minnesota Timberwolves, I give them an A. And I ain't gonna lie, and that's literally because of LaMelo, and then re-sign and Io. And then I like Jalen Clark and Bones, so I'm still re-signing them as well. So I really get them and adding Josh Green was okay. But it was really because of LaMelo. I get them an A because going to get LaMelo.
No facts. I gave them an A. You drafted. I mean, not drafted. You traded for for a great player in Lamelo Ball, who's gonna help Anthony Edwards with the facilitating, the scoring low. Like he's gonna help them a lot. Like just getting Lamelo. Josh Green is solid, and they did draft what's the guy from Duke? Uh, the
As
shooter. What's his name?
Evans, Isaiah Evans.
You think he gonna get some tick?
No, not
Oh
not
wow.
this year.
Oh
No,
wow.
not this year.
That'd
Unless
be
unless
interesting.
in training camp he proves himself, because his shot was inconsistent during summer league. But I mean, in training camp, if his shot is consistent and he starts playing well, like say if he do something like Dalton Connect did when he first got drafted, then maybe he can get some tick because they still gonna need shooting out there. And I think he like 6'6", 6'7". So
Yeah, but just drafting, not drafting, but signing Lamelo gets you at A. Like, come on now, probably got the best backcourt in the NBA right now. So Timberwolves get an A from me. Portland Trailblazers. What grade do we give them? Mm,
I give Portland Trailblazers. I give them a B minus. Getting Ja for basically nothing. I think that was really good. And then re-signing Robert Williams to a 3-year deal. I thought that was really good as well.
yeah, getting Ja Morant for Jeremy Grant and what's his name? What's the Murray? What's the Murray?
Not Keegan.
What's his first name?
That's
Chris
crazy. I
Murray.
don't.
Chris Murray. Chris
Chris,
Murray.
yeah,
Chris
Chris.
Murray. Man, you
That
got
man,
Ja
it's
Morant.
crazy.
You got
I don't
Ja
know that
Morant for
man name.
Chris Murray and freaking what's his name? And Jeremy Grant. Like, come on now. And you resign Robert Williams, Jeremy Shohan, I guess. Like, I mean, it's you get a B minus just for getting John Morant for nothing. That's basically why you get a B minus easily. So I give the Blazers a B minus. The Phoenix Suns, what grade do we give them?
I give the Phoenix Suns. I give them a B. I didn't want to give them a B plus, but I'm gonna stick with a B. They re-signed Dylan Brooks, who played really well for them. They
Yeah, he was solid.
re-signed Colin Gillespie, who played really good for them, and then they agreed to a 3-year deal with Mark Williams. And then they went and got Miles Bridges, and they went and got Luke Kennard. So I thought they did really good. I get them a B.
The Suns should be like a decent team this year. Like, I mean, they
Yeah, they
were good
should.
last year. But they should be like still a good team next year.
Did they get more
There's
than 45 wins?
did they win 45 last year?
Yeah.
You're we getting up to 50 range, 50 win
Yeah,
range.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think because yeah, they did 45-37, like you said. I don't know. I think they might be the same. I can't see them as 50 wins though. Could they be like surprising like Detroit though, win 50 something though? Could they be like that?
No,
Maybe
I
not
don't
first
think
seed in
so.
the West, but just like surprising how Detroit was.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna get no 50 games. I think they're gonna get around. I think they gonna. I think they. I the team. I think the team is low key better, but I think they gonna regress if that makes
Yeah.
sense. So I think
Yeah,
they. I
yeah.
think they gonna get around like that 40-43. I
Yeah.
don't know about that 45 again.
Because, I mean, they starting five is solid. Jalen Green,
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Miles, and Mark. That's a solid five. That's
Mm-hmm.
solid. They benched Colin Gillespie was hooping. Like, they got some. The Suns ain't bad, though. Suns is not a bad team. I give them. What did I give them? I gave them C+. You did get Miles Bridges for Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal. You did sign Jordan Goodwin, Colin Gillespie, and Mark Williams. You did just sign Dylan Brooks last night. Man, Dylan Brooks got the bag, man. Hey, congratulations, Dylan Brooks. He
He
got.
deserved it though. I ain't gonna lie. He deserved it. He was hooping.
See, Dylan Brooks not a dirty player. He's just a troll. That's all he is. He's just a troll. Man went to a playoff game just to troll LeBron James. Like, who does that? If that ain't hate, bro, I don't know what is, bro. Went to a whole playoff game just to troll LeBron. So, but no, they made some good moves. They made a lot of good moves. The Suns team, I like the Suns team. Suns team is low key kind of decent. I give the Suns a C plus though. Maybe not a B, but they get a C plus. Damn, what happened to you?
I'm still here.
Hello? Oh,
Yeah, I'm still here.
your screen not.
Yeah, why? Yeah, I know it's tweaking.
Don't worry, we almost done.
Oh no! What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh,
Jalen
that's
Brown
probably
finally
why.
getting. What happened?
You said Jalen Brown what?
Jalen Brown finally getting introduced by the Sixers today. Damn, bro, what's going on with your phone? What the hell? What the hell?
Oh, I ain't going.
All right. Next team. The LA Clippers. What grade do we give them? I kind of put them at C plus, but incomplete.
Yeah, nah. I say I get them. I get them a C plus. Drafting Keegan, and then trading for Brandon Ingram. You made solid moves. And then going to get Rui. I thought those were solid moves. So I get them a C.
They did get Rui. Keaton Wagler. Hey, did you see the Bulls were interested in Ben Mathurin?
Yeah, I did. I don't think that's bad. I think that's decent.
He definitely coming off the bench.
Yeah, he not starting over Norman.
He's not starting, so that wouldn't be bad though. But Clippers, they get a C plus. I mean, you sign Rui. You got a good point guard of the future in Keaton Wagler. I mean, that's kind of it. They didn't really do a lot. I don't know what more I can say. C plus from the Clippers. I'm not gonna lie. This should be
They got
real quick and easy.
F,
Warriors, F.
F,
They done nothing. They literally done nothing. Bro,
nothing.
the Warriors is so bad. They talking about the Warriors are waiting on Moses Mooney and Jimmy Butler to come back. We're adding Moses Mooney. It's like, all right, bro. Okay. Bro, they are the only team to do nothing.
Well, I was
The
gonna say
next
the
team
next
done. The
team.
next team, yes.
Yeah, they did something,
They didn't really do anything either.
so they can get an F too though. But they did more
I
than
give
Golden
them as
State.
an F. Yes.
They did more than Golden
Warriors,
State though.
Pelicans both get Fs easily.
Yeah.
They get Fs. They did absolutely nothing, bro. Bro, they re-signed DeAndre Jordan, and people are talking about they re-signed him the wrong way.
What?
You ain't see that?
Nah.
Let me see if I can find it, bro. Because they were talking about something with DeAndre Jordan. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Then we can move on. Oh, it said the Pelicans made it a priority to outbid other teams for DeAndre Jordan. It says sources will acknowledge the New Orleans ticket saying the Pelicans resigned DeAndre Jordan to a 2-year deal rather than a mere 1-year deal minimum because they were convinced that Jordan had 1-year interest elsewhere that he was prepared to accept and did not want to lose the 37-year-old locker room's influence.
That's probably because of Derek Queen, bro. He's been real big in Derek Queen's corner. So I'm guessing they want him to tutor and mentor Derek Queen, not only to get him in shape, but for defensive purposes and things of that nature. So that's the only reason why I could think they didn't want to let him go.
We overpaying for DeAndre Jordan though.
I mean, it depends on
I
how.
guess.
I mean, if you believe in Derek Queen that much, then you might have to overpay for DeAndre Jordan to help him out. And then you still got Jeremiah Fields. He probably keeping all of them in check, bro. To be honest, because them a lot of YNs, bro. They got a
Oh
lot
my
of
god.
YNs over there. There's a lot of high heads over there. You got
Is Jeremiah
Jeremiah
Fears
Fields
really
is a high.
a YN?
Yes, bro. He's from Chicago, nigga. He's a YN.
That don't make you a
He's a hot
YN.
headed YN, bro. He's a hot headed YN from Chicago, bro. You see how all them fights he got into last season? He got in the fight with Jimmy. He got a fight with Luca, bro. He get in the fight with all these stars.
He fought Jimmy. What got into it with
Yeah,
Jimmy?
yeah. Him and
Oh,
Jimmy got into it.
oh, for real?
So
I
bro
didn't know.
been in a lot of fights this year, so he got that high head over there. Derek Queen's a YN. DeJounte Murray's a high head. Like he got a lot of personalities over there to handle.
Yeah, Warriors, Pelicans, Fs. And we don't need to talk about them two teams. Dallas Mavericks. What grade do we give them?
A D. A D. I mean, you got Zachariah,
That's it.
and then you re-sign Najee Marshall. Like, I mean, they got Santi. Matter of fact, I'll give him a C minus.
I gave him a
Santi's
C.
solid. Santi's solid. You re-sign Najee, and then you got Zachariah. So I'll give him a C minus.
I gave him a C. Getting Zachary Ricochet, Salty O'Donovan is solid. Najee Marshall was good for them last year. They deserve a C, bro. I mean, what more can they do? They can only do so much. Memphis Grizzlies. What grade do we give them?
The Memphis Grizzlies. I'll give the Memphis Grizzlies. I low key only want to get a. I give them
They
a
didn't
C.
really do anything.
I give him a C. I give him a C. You draft Cam. That was really good. You got Isaiah Stewart as a backup big. I like that. D'Lo's not even on there anymore. He's gonna get bought out, so don't even count that. You get AJ and you get Jeremy Grant. So I'm a big believer of AJ. So
Oh, AJ
I give him a
Johnson.
C. Yeah, AJ Johnson.
I put C minus / D. I mean, I give you a C minus just for the fact you got Cam Boozer at number 3. Isaiah Stewart, solid big man. That's it. D'Lo went from being like the guy on the Nets to being a pass around. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy how life
that's
works.
Ali.
Bro, they talking about some should D'Lo go to Philly or team up with Bron again? It's like, didn't Bron basically
No,
get rid of D'Lo to get Dorian Finney-Smith?
no.
Didn't he basically get
If
rid of him?
anything, only teams I could see him going to that he could potentially might start. He can
Is
go. He can go to
start?
Orlando. Yeah, he
You
can
think he
start in
start
Orlando. He could start in Orlando. He could start because they need a point
over
guard.
who? Jalen Suggs?
Him,
It's not better than Jalen
Jalen
Suggs.
Suggs.
You got
Him,
Desmond
Jalen
Bain.
Suggs. I forgot about Desmond Bain. Yeah, I definitely forgot about Desmond Bain.
Hell
Mm.
no. Coming off the bench.
I mean,
On
you
that
can't go
team,
there.
at least.
Yeah. Phoenix.
You are not starting him over no damn Jalen Green. I know you don't like him, but come on, man. Let's be for real for once. Let's be for real, brother. Let's be for real.
Shit. Ooh, he can't go he low-key can't go nowhere.
Honestly, I can't
Dallas?
even say that.
Nah, Kyrie.
He was just on Dallas. He couldn't even start over there. He didn't even want to start there.
He can't come to Chicago. Can't go to Charlotte. He literally can't go nowhere.
I was thinking the Kings pairing him with Darius and D'Lo, but then you still got Zach, who most probably gonna start
Is
at
he out
least.
the league?
It ain't looking too nice.
Is
That's
he
all
out
I'm
the
gonna say.
league?
It ain't looking too nice. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't looking the best for D'Lo, bro. D'Lo, hey, D'Lo was good though. He's a good player. I thought he was gonna be like really, really good. Man, I mean, especially after you go from the Nets, who was like you were the guy, then you go to being a passer. Low key though, getting traded to the Warriors probably was the worst thing that could have happened.
Worst thing happened, yo. That was the worst thing.
Because they didn't need him. Bro, they tried to do the Steph Curry with D'Lo, with Klay.
And then when he went to Minnesota, that was I thought that would have been good for him. But he didn't last in Minnesota.
But they were solid though, because it was because they had like I don't think was Rudy there. Like
nah,
I don't think Rudy was there yet.
Nah, it was.
But you did have D'Lo and a young Ant and Cat. But I thought they had four really good players.
Yeah, it was
Jaden was there.
Cat. Yeah, it was Jaden, Cat. Jaden, Cat.
No. Wiggins was gone.
And D'Lo.
I didn't know Jaden was there when D'Lo was there, but I thought it was somebody else that was like really good. Like Jaden McDaniels wasn't say really good like how he is.
I think
now.
he was a rookie. I
thought they had somebody else that was really
Beasley.
good though.
Malik Beasley. Who they had? They had that 2021 season. Oh,
they had. I swear they had four like really good players.
When did D'Lo get there?
Whenever they traded Wiggins, so that was probably
2019. Nah, he was down in 2020.
Well, they traded him for Andrew.
Damn, D'Lo was there 2019.
Damn.
Yeah, 2019 niggas, but 2020 that's when they got Ant.
Bro, they had somebody else that was like real solid, bro. Like
2021 is when they became good. It was Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverly, D'Lo, and Jaden, Cat, Nas Reed. Nas Reed got drafted? Yeah. Nas Reed was out in 2021. Nikhil came there in 2022.
They had somebody else that was solid.
No, Rudy was there when he was there.
Rudy okay, was there so they was there together for what, 1 year or something like that?
Yeah, 1 year, yeah.
What year was that?
2022, 2023.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they had four good like I thought because I was like it was D'Lo, Cat, and but then I was like they had somebody else that was like really good. Rudy. So it was Rudy. Okay, that little 1 year. Okay. And they let that go, but remember that year when they finally went to the playoffs, they should have beaten Memphis. They were better than Memphis. Mm-hmm. They were better. It's just
if they would have beat Memphis, if they would have beat Memphis, D'Lo still would have been there. He still would have been there.
Was that the year the Warriors won that year? Is that the 21-22 year? So I guess that's the year the Warriors won. Because the Timberwolves were low-key like better than them, and they had a lot of like big leads, but they didn't have the playoff experience like that outside of really Cat at that time. I think Patrick Beverly was on there. They were better than the Grizzlies. That's all I'm gonna say. They were better than them that year. In that playoffs. Last two teams. Sacramento Kings. What grade do we give them?
They get a C only because they drafted Darius A-Cup.
I gave them a
That's
D-.
it. That's all.
I mean, they didn't really do nothing.
They re-signed
Precious I give them a C.
That's basically it.
I'm gonna give them a C. I give them that. I did give them D-/F, but I give them a C. All they did was draft Darius A-Cup, and that's it. You get a C for that. Last team, the Utah Jazz. What grade do we give them?
I give them a C too.
I give them a C.
Adding Darren Peterson, signing Jackson Hayes, getting Josh Okogie, and then re-signing Yusuf Nurkic. I thought those were decent moves.
Solid moves, man. Solid moves. Yeah, same way. Drafted Darren Pearson at number 2. Josh Okogie is solid. Resigning Yusuf. You needed a big man. Uh, Jackson Hayes, real good backup big man. Like they made some solid moves this offseason to help them potentially go to the playoffs. Yeah, I give them a C. I'm not gonna lie. Do you want to do this rankings, or do you want to wait till next week and do that? We already
We
at
can
3
wait till
hours.
next week.
All right, cool then. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of thinking the same thing. So yeah, so next week we'll basically do 30 to 11. We'll basically just do 30 to 11 for our rankings from last season. But ain't gonna lie, there ain't nothing else. That's it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos on Full Court Entertainment Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to hear me and Charles yap for 3 hours, you can also listen to us on the audio version on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And again, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to all our videos, and make sure you hype up the videos that helps our videos and puts us in the algorithm so people can find us. Shout out to the 40 people that's in the chat right now. Shout out to you guys. Means a lot. And if there's nothing else, we will see you guys next week. The season is
Trust God, baby.
almost here. What?
Trust God, baby. I said trust God.
Oh yeah, and football season is coming up. That means you know what that means.
Hey, whole time we should we should try to do a fantasy segment this year, Jay. We should try to add a fantasy. We should try to add a fantasy segment.
We could try, and maybe some people might want to join the fantasy league. Who knows? But we'll talk about that later. As for now, we will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for listening to us for 3 hours for no reason. No. See y'all later.